Hello everyone, and welcome to tonight's session of Realm of Shades Hyrule, Shadows of the Light Realm, a homebrew D&D 5e campaign based on the Legend of Zelda franchise. There's going to be a point where I'm going to not include that part in our opening, maybe when we're into Chapter 1, but either way, we're on to Part 8 of the Prologue. And I'm already needing to hydrate because of youth. Thank you. Totally didn't need that. Unless anybody has anything to say, I will get right on to the recap.
Where's my goddamn money, Shade?
So when we last left off, the party learned the fate of Alistair, the leader of the Rangers of Forest Edge Keep, from the temporarily subdued Yiga clansmen. In their questioning of this rogue Sheikah, another was revealed to be within the keep, and tensions rose until the captive Sheikah escaped and attempted to run. He was intercepted before he could get away and soon found himself on the wrong end of a falling portcullis. And the other took a devastating hit before falling to his death. After dealing with the remaining spiders within the keep, our heroes headed to their next destination with one goal in mind: to save Alistair from the clutches of the Blind encampment. There might have been other goals in mind, but dramatic intent. On the way, they stayed at the Gliakin camp, where they were met with its leader, a Gerudo warrior by the name of Redera, who offered to lead them to the encampment in hopes of wiping out the Blind and freeing the trapped ranger. With the camp's walls in sight and plans set, these adventurers prepare to do battle once more. Let's get right into it. So,
Bonjour.
start off with, I'm going to have everyone roll me stealth again, as
Are we really? Okay.
I do not remember the numbers from last time, so yes.
I think you rolled better.
I've
I
already
think I rolled
second
better.
was about to say, are there two Roscoes? And then I remembered that.
Yes, rogues disappearing into thin air like they do.
I rolled
Well, that
worse.
reminds me.
like,
Where
quite a
is Conrad's sheet?
I think
Oh.
Toby rolled better.
Garbo
Wait, don't you roll-
is
Aren't
here.
I supposed to have
Yeah, we're
disadvantage on
I was gonna
stuff?
say,
Oh,
don't
Garbo.
Yeah, my schedule shifted around, so it turns out the exam's on Monday now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Listen, man.
I think the party rolled worse in general than last time.
Remind me who was with who, real quick.
I just can't seem the net 20.
I was supposed to be with Eon because we both rolled really good.
Can Eon keep us 20 from last time?
Okay. Are you supposed to have disadvantage on stealth? Does your armor say so?
I thought his armor
Oh,
gave
you
him
did.
disadvantage. I thought that's why he
It-
was
it-
rolling disadvantage for before.
I'm about to say it should just automatic if his armor gives
It
it.
should be automatic.
Did his armor get
Um,
fucked up when we added the extension?
Unlikely. Real quick. Roll again.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's supposed to give me disadvantage. What the
that is the hide action. Yes.
All
We're
right.
hiding, don't you know?
Okay.
7, I guess.
So, who was going what direction around the camp?
Me and Eon. If Eon was going to come with me, was going to go around this ways.
As you attempt to go through a wall.
Yeah.
Bring you over there.
I have no idea where you went.
I will drag you over.
Thank you.
You totally didn't just see what
'Cause
was
I
in there.
Nope, I did not.
Okay.
I was like, I could make a guess of where you went, but I didn't know.
I'm just gonna set Cam to be over here. Sure. General view.
Just have it be in the dead center.
Am I supposed to have a map up?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the
yeah, I can
monster
reshare for you.
encampment.
That should have come up for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm making my way to like this corner.
Okie doke. Is anyone going with you?
No.
Understood. So real quick, you do notice from the from your overall view of the encampment, there are on the tower so many goblins. One there for whoever can see them. One there and one there
Okay. Good. I was about to remind you.
as well. At the currently open gate, there are 2 blue bokoblins. That's not the right one. That is the right one. Never mind. Standing sort of on these raised platforms.
There's blue bokoblins where? In the front of the gate?
Yes. I don't believe you can currently see them.
Probably not, no.
Either way, I'm gonna
Wants
have.
to be on Team Roscoe.
It's either Toby.
Toby wants to make sure that you don't die.
That's fair.
So Conrad's going with Redera then.
I think
which
you,
one?
Conrad and Toby. Let's all go together, team. Toby clanking in the background. What a rogue stealth.
Yes.
Yeah, I think one of the groups on the outside is gonna have to go for the middle one, because
Real quick.
they're not gonna be stealthy enough to make it.
Okay, Redera got a 20. Considering their group stealth checks, whoever goes with Redera is definitely going to have their average boosted.
Unless it's me and Conrad.
I
I feel
think
like
we need to
Redera
split
should
you
go
guys
with
up.
us.
You and Conrad are like, we do this all the time.
Redera's
Oh.
going to go with the 2 of you.
So you
That's
three-
not Redera.
That's Roscoe.
That's Roscoe.
Damn it.
So
Dang it,
the
Jason,
plan,
face claim.
you guys will hit the outside ones, and then whoever takes up theirs first will go for the middle one.
Okay.
Right. So, for the sake of already having it, I would like everyone to roll me initiative.
Okay.
We're not... That's okay.
That's a 2.
It's alright. That's a 2.
That's a 2.
Lovely. Yeah, Toby has a +0 on Dex, doesn't he?
It would appear to be so.
Indeed.
It would appear.
Okay. So, starting at the top of the line, Conrad's group.
So I guess we're taking the outside one.
Yeah, you're
It-
taking the one right in front of you.
Yeah. I guess my plan is to leave it to Roscoe because I don't have a ranged weapon.
Sounds good.
um,
Do you wanna
we-
borrow a ranged weapon?
No, I have the boomerang sword, so I can if I need to. I just don't think I can sneak attack effectively with it. Or can I?
I have
Okay, well,
javelins
I
that have
something
like
else you
basically all
can't
the
sneak
same
attack
stats,
with.
I think.
sorry, what
Well, actually,
was
no,
that?
wait, I can sneak
Uh,
attack with that.
What was that, Kouhai?
I have javelins that aside they're not light, but they have all the same stats if I recall correctly as a boomerang sword.
I don't think he's proficient in javelins though, because they're martial.
Well, do I need to be proficient in the boomerang sword if I am stealth, so that
Oh,
gives
then it's not
speed
gonna do
advantage or
anything.
whatever?
Okay.
Yes, I think you have to be
Um,
proficient at sneak attack.
Not
I think.
necessarily.
Where is it
I
that
don't
it
think it
said-
says anything about proficiency. I can double check.
Yeah, I think it's just that because it's ranged, it's not considered a 1v1. Is what the problem was last
Yeah.
time.
Uh-huh.
You would, if you surprise them, it would still, and have advantage on the attack roll, then it would still be, with advantage, but you just don't have your modifier. Your dex modifier, because you're not proficient.
Yes, then that works. I guess I can.
I'll give you a ranged weapon that you can use to.
No, I have one. I just
no,
wasn't sure if it could sneak attack.
It'll also provide a signal to the others.
Oh god.
Oh no.
And oh boy, what is it?
Roscoe opens up his bag and reveals 14 Deku nuts.
Why do you have?
The return of the Deku.
All right, I'm in.
Sneak attack on a Deku Nut.
But that would blow your cover immediately for the other guard towers.
But it'd be
Yeah, but
fun.
then everyone would be focused on them and not us. So we start.
all dead
Yeah,
before
we can
that
all
point.
just run away and then hide again while everyone else infiltrates. It's the perfect plan because we're the stealthiest.
Ah, yes. we are the stealthiest.
Roscoe says to Conrad as Toby shoots right next to
I enjoy
Toby
the
shifts in
I
his
think we
armor.
should go with it.
Yeah, I'm taking him at his word. I trust it.
As
What could
Toby
go
moves
wrong?
his arm, it echoes over the field. Actually.
Hmm.
Alright, so what do you want to do?
Is that the signal?
Shade, would I have been able to already have casted levitate before I got up there?
Before you got there?
Like on my way there, basically.
Let's
Levitate
move,
is just
team.
Levitate is just something you can sort of activate for the duration versus like
Okay.
you can move. I'm trying to get confirmation. You can move when you're on the ground with levitated going, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then sure. And get on a proper space, you bitch. So
All right, you two ready to roll with me? Let's do this.
Oh.
We'll run up to this guard tower.
Question: how high up are the bogoblins in the, like how tall are the towers?
looking
They're
to be roughly 10 feet.
Okay.
Like to be
How
like
tall
giant,
is the
sort of
fence?
10-ish feet. Maybe closer to like
Okay.
11 or 12, but for the sake of map.
And they can, and the walls are probably around 10 feet also.
Yeah, roughly.
Okay.
Maybe closer to 15.
Okay.
Okay. So all of you set your movement up to where you want to be. I'm going to real quick go over to the next in line, which is Hyle's group.
Yeah, let me reposition myself then. Pointer.
That's a pointer.
That is a pointer.
Let's see. Like to be within. Yeah, that'll work. Be about right around here, I think.
Okie doke. If the other two wish to set their movement,
Because climbing up the ladder will
ones-
only be 10 feet, right?
or the... Sorry, what? Read that?
Climbing up the ladder will only be 10 feet, right?
Yeah, effectively.
Okay.
I hear that Hyrule Castle theme.
Oh, is that playing that loud? I had it barely at half.
Yeah, it's only when you
Oh.
talk.
Oh, okay.
And when
That
when
also
it's
isn't
like higher
Hyrule
up.
Castle. That's Dark Beast Ganon.
Dark Beast Ganon, yes. Sorry. Alright. And...
Well, the
let's see.
third one's red, right?
Yep.
That should be.
You thought it was Roscoe again, didn't you?
No. Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to...
No. Maybe.
Reddar's going to end up going next to Eon. In the meantime, let's get Lynn's first bit of movement before we take consecutive actions.
How tall is the fence?
I'll say 15 feet.
Alright, I will get up so I am just looking over the 15 feet.
Okay.
1 second. And
Let me
then
remind
if
you.
I
Okay.
I can go up to 20.
All right. So I'm going to show you on the inside what's going on here. So on the inside, you see several explosive-looking barrels just sort of put around. Their bones are kind of strewn about. There's a fire going on the opposite edge of the whole gate. There's with bop, bop, bop.
Bop, 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 bop to the top.
Yeah. Yes, bop, bop. With those, a red moblin and 4 red bokoblins sitting by the fire, just sort of chilling. And you see what looks to be an entrance to the cave.
Mm-hmm.
Although you can't get a view of what's actually going on in there.
Okay. Then I will hop on over and then start 5 feet down into my descent.
Okay,
I'm gonna move on to a proper space.
gotcha.
So I'm still 15 feet up.
What's
Would I be
your
10 feet up?
Hmm?
10 feet up or 15 feet?
You're descending 5 feet?
Yeah, if I make it over.
Yeah, so you'd be
And-
10. You'd be 10 feet up.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
It's done.
So let me just real quick confirm the movements. Can you offhand after?
Actually, you know what? I want to be right here by Eon. Before you do that, remeasuring my calculations.
All right. Just going to bop, bop, and bop. You're remeasuring.
I've remeasured already.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh no, what script error?
Meanwhile, Redera is going to move closer up to here. The two by the Bokoblin Tower see that the Bokoblins are mostly scanning out across the hilly fields. Mostly, they don't seem to be turning around or anything.
Okay.
I mean, that makes sense.
you
That's why I asked if. Sorry.
you would gather that if you had gone for the first one, you would have been spotted by the other two. I'm gonna look something up real quick. To confirm for you, Kouhai, you can. Up. That's the PHP falling to the floor.
Cool.
You can. Or at least I'll roll you can. Those are Oreos.
Look, pretty good quality image
What about-
Oreos.
It is.
All right. So back over to the first group.
I love how the groups ended up being in initiative, so sequential initiative order.
I mean, if we're ready to attack, are we just gonna hit them?
Who's nutting?
I
You or
think
me?
you have the nuts, so go ahead.
All right.
It's your nuts, sir. You
But
have the
like once, but Roscoe wants to have a use for the nut ones, not always be the one. I can't continue.
So
that
is
anymore.
this the same turn shade, or am I allowed to take aim?
We're not technically in turn. Once
We're
you
in,
take an action, then we'll be in turn order. I'm gonna let
Okay.
everyone take effectively a group action first.
A surprise action,
Yes.
basically.
Okay.
Surprise
So
action.
I'm taking aim to negate my disadvantage for how far I'm throwing this nut. Here we go. One of them went, but it didn't roll.
Did you drop the save onto the Bokoblin?
I dropped the attack roll onto the Bokoblin. Which one are you anyway? You're number 6. I'll just drop it in the initiative, the combat tracker, then maybe that'll work. Ha! There we go.
Oh,
Rip.
Mm-hmm. You've hit plenty of Bokoblins before.
Yep. It is a wisdom save. It is a wisdom save.
Do you have a save attached to the item?
No.
Oh, okay.
what's the
DC 10?
DC 10.
Okay. I don't think they have good wisdom.
I
They
can
do
hope.
not. So it rolled onto a 2,
Good.
but it rolled back onto an 18.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
Oof.
big oof.
So, as this Bokoblin is kind of looking away, it gets smacked in the back. A flashing light, appearing from behind it, sort of jumps up and looks back. As it's looking back at you, the other two can take actions that they wish.
I'm gonna throw 2 javelins at it.
Okay.
Oh no, that's damage. Yeah. Did I hit it?
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh wait, that was melee. Does that matter?
yeah.
You still use your strength for throwing, don't you?
Yes. It's fine.
Okay.
Just make sure to do the
Yeah.
Range one next time.
And then throwing the second javelin.
Oof.
That's a miss.
I think I missed.
The other one goes long. Conrad.
I will hit it with the boomerang sword, and that counts for a sneak attack, right?
It's. I'll say sure. It's more focused on Roscoe currently.
Okay.
I was gonna say if you had the optional, you could get
That's
the
a hit.
advantage picking in.
That still hits. Okay, good. Whew. Then I got an
Your-
effect.
Your
Right.
damn dex.
Plus 7. What can go wrong? Then we'll just do that.
Okay.
Oof.
So, as one of the javelins seems to go along, it only lands a bit away. You don't know if it caught any of the other Bokoblin's attention, but as one of those go along, the Deku Nut sort of fails to connect. A javelin pierces into its chest, and the boomerang sword sort of slices through its neck as it comes back in an arc to Conrad, and the Bokoblin drops.
Shade, you can't prove to me that the Deku Nut didn't do anything because he died too fast for anyone to react to know whether or not it would have dazed him or not.
Amazing.
I mean,
All right, let's get
Yeah.
out of here.
Yeah, you guys are waiting
Okay.
for me to. Once I have them out, I'm gonna set off some of the explosives, and that's when you know you're good to come in.
gotcha.
All right, you guys
so-
can go ahead and move. I took aim, so I can't move. I have no movement speed.
So,
I don't know which direction we're going.
Towards the middle tower.
Okay.
all right. Other group.
Okay.
All right. I was gonna look to Eon and look to Redera and go. I'll go ahead and pull him down for us,
Red Arrow nods.
and I'll go ahead and go 30. Is that 30 up? I thought that was 25.
It's like 10.
5, 10, 15, 20. My measurements were 25 when I did this. Okay.
You were, I think, like 1.
It's a little different. It's fine.
Okay.
You have enough speed.
Excuse me.
Yeah. I was trying to have exactly 45 because I wanted to grapple him and then pull him down. I mean, I'm sure if I just let go of the ladder, I don't need to use my movement to pull him down if I manage to grapple him. I'll be like holding onto the ladder at the area I'm at as I get to the top, and then I want to try to do a athletics. And would I do that with advantage?
I'll say sure.
Okay. Big freaking oof.
There's still a chance.
Well, he could always do worse.
He could
There's
do
still a
worse.
chance.
Didn't you have the when he did this last time? Didn't you have the cultist roll disadvantage?
The cultist was distracted in that situation.
I mean, it's a surprise thing still. So.
Damn. Okay. So unexpectedly, Hyle kind of comes up, grabs it by the leg, begins dragging it down. As you can drag the grapple condition onto it.
Oh wow, it failed.
Nice.
Could I? Are you gonna drop it from the tower?
So when I say I'm dragging it down, I mean I grab it by the leg and then I let go of the ladder as I use my reaction to negate any fall damage I would take.
Okay, because the thing is that I would go up there and I would help finish it off as quietly as possible.
You would technically be lower than 10 feet, so you're fine.
Okay, I'm fine.
All right. It, however, because it's higher than 10 feet, is going to take 2 fall damage.
Does it
Okay,
fall
and then it falls prone.
Indeed.
And then I'm gonna bonus action punch it. Let me real quick, by the way, pull up the effects menu. I was hovering over it.
I didn't know where to go because I didn't know if you're gonna push it off or if you're gonna drag it down.
Yeah. That's why I was looking at the height real quick, or the my movement real quick to see if I could just walk off or not. I was like, I
Because
don't
if you're
wanna
gonna
get
push it off, I would be below it, ready to really fuck it up.
Oh.
I just added it, yeah.
The grapple is by you. The prone is on its own.
Oh, whoops, that's my bad. If you wanna,
I'll remove
here,
that one.
Yeah.
Apply the grapple.
Yeah, let me. I'll reopen that. There it is.
Not that it has
Oh.
movement to use half of.
You stibble the abdom.
Did dibbity the abdom.
All right. Feel free to give him the good punch.
That almost rolled onto a 20.
If I
Yeah.
wanted to use a key point, I could try punching twice, but I mean, I feel like I should save that.
You have a Eon to stibble the abdomen.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I said I feel I have an Eon and a Retora. I think this thing might be dead.
I'm going to real quick push you onto here.
Perfectly
And then
understandable.
Have you there? I have him there. It. I don't know.
They.
Eon, what is your dex?
My dex is a 2.
So I'm going to actually bring us over to the combat overlay. It is
Hell
not current.
yeah.
Let's see if I have to reset something. I'm just going to set it to Conrad's turn.
What happened?
I'm just making... Oh, yeah, I have to reset something. It's fine. The turn indicators just are doing a dumb.
Oh, okay.
I'll work on fixing that. Okay. Remind me what your... Actually, no, you have a 14 versus Retora's 12. Okay, so you can go first.
Okay.
Wait, did Redra roll a 4 as well?
Oh, no, I just wanted to... She rolled a 20
Am I fine going
on
there since we know it's
we'll-
under
we'll-
it?
Yeah, we'll say you're under the tower.
Okay. Because
Right down.
I could go above. I have just enough speed to be above the tower, technically.
It is on the ground right now, like right in front of the ladder.
Yeah. Is there a way I could just decapitate it in one motion?
You have advantage.
You have
Yeah, you have
advantage.
That's
There's
why I was
no-
asking.
There's no
I don't-
guarantee.
Okay.
It'd have to
Just
be.
nat 20.
I think it would have to be like paralyzed. or unconscious for you to coup de grace it.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Ooh, that hits, thankfully.
Still a hit.
That's why I was like,
Roll
That
your damage.
advantage really came in handy.
All right. Thirdly, Redera is going to come in, and she, being a dual wielding veteran, has multi attack. Veteran that it opted not to. That's the wrong stat block. Redera, not Alistair. Where are you? Redera. Redera, please. Where'd you go? Redera.
Come home, please.
There you are.
I keep calling you, you just won't come.
She's the gray one.
Diddly-ab.
Attack. Yeah, that's definitely a hit. She makes a lot of scimitar attacks. Second attack as she goes to keep. She nat 20s.
Redera gets a Triforce point.
Triforce point.
Yeah, that's how that works. So that thing is easily dead. Technically, she's supposed to make a third attack, but I think that'd just be overkill by that point, as she charges forward, just sort of joining the stab fest. Okay. On to Lynn.
Right, I'm gonna drop the final 10 feet. And then 1,
I move them forward.
2, 15. And I'm gonna dash
Okay.
for that sweet, sweet extra movement. Actually, wait. 1, 2. Did I give Eon the bag? Yes. No. Maybe.
I think so. It's not on my sheet, but I think so.
Right. Then.
Either that or leave it in the bone pile.
4.
Or
Yeah, I'll
yes.
probably leave it in the bone pile. So I take back my action dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 would be 35. So can I see inside? Can you finish the movement shade so I can see if I can see Alistair?
So, on the inside, as I bring Cam in, you most definitely see like several piles of junk, various items. Looks like mostly clothes, maybe some weapons and stuff. There's a small fire in the middle. Doesn't seem to be burning all that hot. Pillars seem to be holding up the whole place.
Holding it up. Okay.
Tied to one of the pillars is, as I need to reset his damage, is a sort of a Hylian man. Looks to be in his roughly mid-40s, with a sun-kissed skin, graying hair, and a short, dark beard.
Okay.
Also seems to be wearing brown leather armor with a green cloth shawl.
Do I see the Black Moblin at all?
Also on the inside, the Black Moblin is just sort of chucking small rocks at Alistair.
So
The Blue Bokoblin, the Blue Bokoblins don't seem to be looking in your direction.
Okay. 1 second, I need to see how close I can get. 10, 15.
You already used
Would
your
that- would
action
you-
to dash, so
I have 35 feet of movement. I was going off of 25 because I forgot to drop the
okay.
back. So I still have, if I dash, I have a lot more movement. So yeah, I'm still gonna dash so I can get to like here,
Okay.
and then don't have an action until next turn. But is he manacled or anything?
He appears to be tied with rope
Good.
to the
Okay,
beam.
I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
But that has to wait until next turn.
Indeed.
God,
Group
this is
1.
gonna-
Roscoe, if you wanted to have set your movement before.
Just to be sure, the blue bokoblin behind the gate, is that like looking over the gate or?
It is looking over the gate. It looks to be facing in the direction of the front tower.
I see.
Roll me perception.
Okay. Can be done. Maybe.
Okay. It doesn't seem to be actually paying attention.
Okay.
It's up to you. What you want to do?
Yeah, I'm just trying to. Cause what's the range of a boomerang sword? Because I actually don't see that.
What's the what? Sorry.
The range of a boomerang sword.
30 feet.
30 feet. Okay. 4. So yeah, then I will move right there.
Okie doke.
And then, since I'm stealth, this still counts for sneak attack, correct?
I'll say yes.
Because he would
Okay.
still technically be hidden to.
Oh god.
That's a hit.
And that'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then boomerang. Oh, good.
So it doesn't quite kill it. As
Does not.
Toby moves up. Let me do a real quick check a thing.
I think I need to
This
make a
has
save to
been-
catch it or something, don't I?
No.
Or am I just completely okay?
Just hits the wall before.
If the boomerang hits or misses, it immediately returns to you. If it is impeded, okay.
So effectively, it would have gone more towards the field.
I see.
So, what happens is this was in full view of the blue bokoblins.
Ah, good.
They would very clearly see, very clearly have seen that boomerang go and hit one of their companions. So they're on alert. The red bokoblin is on alert. I will allow you the other two to take any actions they can. And we may very well be starting combat order.
The other two, as in.
I'm gonna shoot this one right here.
I'd imagine as in Toby and Conrad.
Number 12.
Yeah.
Okay.
it's just a
I was
Or
making
not
sure
Conrad,
because I was like,
Toby and Roscoe.
And
I'm firing at number 12. Can you hear me?
Yep.
yes.
number 12. Okay, go ahead.
If need be, I would have actually been like a square closer. Alright.
That's a hit.
Pew.
Okay. Now it's got to make its save. Going to make a DC 13?
12.
12. Okay.
Do the blue bokoblins have horns?
They all have horns. Okay.
Things
So-
are about to get incredibly spicy for me if you guys get spotted.
Hmm.
This this Bokoblin gets dragged towards you.
Is it taking fall
I'll
damage?
put it here. 10 feet, so takes an additional 2. All right. What do you want to do, Toby?
You fool. You've entered my range. I'm going to pull out my full blade and my battle axe. And then I'm going to hit it with my full blade. The blue Bokoblin 12, that is.
Okay. That's a miss.
Or maybe I don't. Okay. That's fine. And then I take another swing with my battle axe.
Oh,
I think I hit it.
Okay, first point.
Yep. Take your point. Roll damage.
Hmm.
Mm.
Now, is this worth smiting, or?
If you want to smite, you can.
Yeah, sure, I'll throw in smite.
You can decide that after your roll.
Oh, I can decide that after the damage roll? Or after the hit?
After the attack roll.
roll.
Oh, okay, that's what it's... Okay. So, smite. And die.
Oh,
Yeah, it's dead. As this thing sort of plops in front of Toby, you try to slash it with the with your blade. It manages to kick away. You pull out your axe real quick and basically just chuck it in its head. At close range. So we're going to the top of the turn order. Because there are enemies aware of your presence.
Don't worry, that starts back at our group.
It starts back at Conrad, yeah.
they might just finish them.
No enemies left. Yeah. If I were to run up to the tower, how far of a climb would that be?
It's a 10
20 feet
feet.
of movement.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
so if I dash, I should be able to do that.
yes. Which,
So
is just your
that
bonus
is the
action.
plan. Yeah.
Gotcha. You can do that.
And now, because I am one-on-oneing it now, it can be stabbed.
Mm-hmm.
Unless
Maybe.
you get
Or
one.
not.
Don't worry.
Oh, good.
God, a second.
It's fine either way. That's the turn, I guess.
Do you not have
Okay.
your offhand?
You're off.
No, because I dashed.
Yeah, bonus action dash.
Oh,
Oof.
Allow me to put Cam outside again. Cam, to the outside.
You moved the wrong one,
What?
I think. I don't know why, but Conrad's movement thing just changed. Or no. What?
That was weird.
That was weird.
Okay.
Like it looks like you went straight up and then
Yeah, now I have
Alright.
a thing in the window.
That's your turn. We're on to Roscoe. There was another blue bokoblin on top of the thing. Zombie.
zombie, are you muted?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
I'm moving up a little bit so that I'm within range of this guy, and I'm gonna shoot Blue Bokoblin with my hook shot.
Okie doke.
The pew.
Yeah, it's a hit. Alright. And it's gotta make a save. I, again, really should drag that save as something that you can put on it, but, whatever. That would only be smart.
We don't do smart things here.
We don't do that here. It's going to roll a save. It succeeds as it manages to as the sort of spike pierces into its chest. It manages to pull back as the spike comes back. Actually, no. As you go towards it,
Yes.
All according to plan.
All according to Cake.
So now you're sort of hanging on to the open gate as you're
Object
looking up at this
Object interaction.
goblin.
Throw away the horn.
Can I see this red moblin here that I can see, but he's in complete shadow?
I'll say yes. See if
Oh, okay.
there you go.
Yeah, I'm on the gate. I'm not like stuck in the gate. All right, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Away the
Okie
horn,
doke.
zombie.
So you are very clearly in view of this thing. Of Bacalin. No, that's 13. Where's 31? You're still in view of 31.
I will make my hand glow.
Okay.
What's
Roll
that
intimidation.
God fist? Man, the one thing that always comes to mind.
Oh,
God hand. That's it. Sorry.
that wasn't what I was going for. It's 2.
Okay.
That's not intimidation. That's only an 8.
Okay. It's going towards you. It's gonna more accurately come to here and try to because you're not like over, I'm gonna consider you in cover. As it pulls out its short bow and tries to go for an attack. And that is certainly a miss as the arrow flies over your head. Almost hitting the blue Bacalin, in fact.
I'm in danger.
What's this? Oh, I see. Speaking of blue Bacalin. Doesn't seem
I'm
to
in
be
even
aware.
more danger. Oh, good.
A significant noise has not been made. Same with the black
I'm
moblin.
in danger.
It chucks another stone at Alistair, which sort of bops him in the side of the head.
Are these like regular sized stones or?
They're just like
Not to,
pebbles,
like, damage him.
effectively.
Okay.
Red Bokoblin number 2, 25 rather. He's gonna come out to here and still cover. He's going to try to hit you with a bow. As that hits. Which this is not gonna feel good, I'll say. Okay, the arrow sort of flings it into your like your shoulder. With that, I would like you to make me a dex save. As you struggle to keep your grip on, Roscoe.
What save?
Dex.
Okay.
I just dropped celery. Okay, you managed to maintain your grip.
What is our timing, Shade? You always send me the request to roll a save right after I've dropped the die. The instant. The moment.
I don't know, man. Okay. That is all it can do. Unawares.
Man. Lynn is fucking sneaky
Toby.
today.
What are you doing, my boy? Keep in mind you do have your sword and axe out.
Yes. Have we had a long rest recently?
Yes.
Yes.
Just before
Okay.
heading up.
I would have traded out Bless for Divine Favor. Would it be cool if I went ahead and did that in my sheet, or?
This time around, I'll say sure. Make sure to remember to change out spells in the future, though.
Okay. I'm not actually going to use it. I just wanted to clarify that.
Okay.
Let's see.
I mean, Bless
Did
is
you
a
say
real
the gate was open?
The gate is open, yes. Hence why you can see through it.
Alrighty. Let's see. I guess I can.
Yep. That's fine.
Just
Oh, you're dashing?
run- Yep.
Okay.
Where'd I go?
Where did you go?
There I am. Okay. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll just sit here.
Okay. You're sort of
hold
looming
on.
over the shoulder of the red moblin.
Is Divine Favor a bonus action by any chance?
What does it
It
say?
is.
It
It's,
is.
It is a bonus action. Okay,
one.
I guess I will be casting Divine Favor then.
Where is
Need to drag
that?
it back onto my sheet though.
Yes. Divine favor.
Alright.
Concentration,
Yeah.
1 minute. Okay.
On whom did it?
Alright, and that should be my turn.
It's specifically yourself.
Self.
Got it.
Okay. As you sort of close your eyes, moving forward, your weapons begin to glow a radiant energy, on top of the other radiant energy that has previously come out of your weapon. Poor Bokoblin. Hyle.
Having finished this off, actually, I would probably be able to see the front gate from where I am. Let me just,
Let me open this up real quick.
yeah. There
You
we
would
go.
you would
Let
see
me
everyone
cancel
else.
movement real quick. Would I see that Bokoblin 9, or is it on the other side?
Bokoblin 9. You can
Blue
pretty much.
Bokoblin 9.
It is looking over the wall, very much alert. As you can sort of spot Roscoe is kind of hanging against the gate.
Okay.
Do I see him? Can I wave?
25, 30, 35, 40.
Your view wouldn't allow you to see him.
How far up is that? Is that like 10 feet?
I didn't put him up. Alright. About close to 15
15.
feet.
You said
15?
15 for the wall.
The wall is 15 feet high, but it's a little less than that as far as where it's standing. You can't see like its whole body.
45,
That
50.
is a. I need to delete Snapchat. I don't use it. I only get notification from 2 people.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and use bonus action dash, spend a key point.
Okay.
So my movement will be 90,
Got it.
using Step of the Wind. Real quick, just so I can see the interior.
Understood.
I'll have 30 left. So Roscoe's hanging, so I'd be able to run under him
Yes.
then. 30.
You sort of
11,
tap his feet
10.
on your way in.
Yeah, that's about 10, right? Oh, okay. Would they
Everything but the moblin is facing towards you. So they
Everything
are very
but
much
the
aware you're there.
Okay. I think I have 20 movement left, so I should be able to climb the ladder.
Sure.
Yep.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. And is Roscoe hanging on the platform, or is he hanging off of this thing?
He's currently hanging
Like all
off
the elves need-
the swung open door.
Okay.
Had you guys alerted the bokoblins, then yeah, these doors would be closed. Okay.
I still have an action.
Mm-hmm.
I technically didn't have any weapons drawn at that point, I think, because I just grabbed it and then punched it. So I can still draw a weapon.
Yeah, you could have drawn your weapon as you were coming close to the gate.
Yeah, I think like the moment I saw the situation in the gate, I see Lynn right now, right?
You
Yeah, I would
would
see
catch
him.
a glimpse of Lynn. He is kind of around a corner.
Does he look like he's still stealthing, or does it look like things are noticing him?
Looks. Roll my perception.
Okay. Go over to my skills. That's not great.
Might be fine.
He's like still kind of low to the ground. He's not. It's not. He doesn't have a weapon out, or from what you can tell, he's not like in a
Alright.
combative stance.
I'm gonna go ahead and draw my bow out.
Okie doke. You're okay.
You're not gonna attack them. You're not gonna attack the boy with the horn.
Oh, give me a moment because I'm thinking about a situation right now. And you know what? Yeah, I would have my core staff out instead.
Okay.
And it probably is only this thing that has. Would I have flanking, by the way, for Roscoe, or no?
Roscoe would technically be like around here, but he's just there. I'll say sure.
Okay, he's enough of a distraction to it to
He's
give
kind of
flanking.
he's kind of still clung with his hook shot into the bokoblin.
Yeah, let me just quarterstaff this thing.
That's a hit.
Hits, thankfully. Yep.
Okay. Yep,
Oh,
that's some damage as the quarterstaff sort of rams in the back of its head. It looks back at you, still trying to claw Roscoe. It was a hook shot out of its chest.
You got two people surrounding you. Menacingly waves quarterstaff, trying to provoke it into attacking me.
Alistair acknowledges that Lynn is there, but doesn't make any clear signs of it. Moblin is going to stand up. And as it does, instead of grabbing for its club,
Is it gonna grab a moblin?
it grabs a bokoblin and sort of slams it into you.
Okay.
I'm going to consider that probably a D10.
Does it have proficiency with the bokoblin?
No.
I mean, you'd think with how often they seem to use them.
Dude, that's pretty proficient with its own kind. With
Proficiency
its flashies.
with throwing my allies, of course. It's going to have a... Let me real quick roll that and have the actual +3 on there. Okay. It is the bokoblin slams into you, dealing Toby 7 damage, and you succeed your concentration by a lot.
Jeez, I'm surprised the situation is still managing to keep itself together.
Chris, you got dogs coming through. All right. That is all it can do. As it, I'm going to consider it picking up a bokoblin and object interaction. Redera. Going to make it to about... Gonna make it to about there. Right below Roscoe.
You can still offhand it, zombie. You could offhand the hook shot if you wanted to.
That's what I'm sitting here looking at. Is like I was like reading through the rules, and I'm like, oh, I was trying to figure out a way to like not throw away a dagger, while
Like,
also
well, you can dual
it's
wield two-handed.
it's well, no, it's specifically the only way to do it to do like two-weapon fighting with ranged weapons is you have to use a thrown weapon.
Because
Unless
of the way
you're-
that the hook shot is,
Okay.
I would consider that valid.
All right. Sounds good.
Because it's not a
It's meant to be
weapon that
one-handed.
requires two hands to be used, like a crossbow or a bow.
Got it.
Okay,
I
that
have terrible
is
ideas.
that is all Redera is going to do. She used her action to get there. So Bokoblin 13. All the Bokoblins have gotten like in roughly the same order.
I just hope I have enough time to get them untied before they all start running at me.
Bokoblin 13 is going to pull its short bow on Hyle
Fight me.
as it hits.
Reaction. It doesn't. I'm going to try to negate it anyways.
Roll your dice.
D10 plus monk level plus dex, I believe.
Oh my.
So 7 at minimum.
That is the most damage it can do.
Yeah, so 16.
So, as this, and that's your reaction, right?
Yeah, that's my reaction. I'm going to spend a key point to throw it back at it.
Okay.
Hyle pulls up the Uno reverse card.
Uno reverse. This is my bow now.
So,
This is my arrow now. Let me.
remind me how that works.
Yeah, I'm opening it real quick. Reduce damage 0. You can catch a missile if it's small enough. How far away is from it? It's like. Is it more than 20 feet? Which one shot at me?
This one.
That one?
Yeah.
So it'd be with disadvantage because it's a 2060. That's not worth it, actually. Disappointment.
It's still your reaction.
Yeah, it still uses my reaction. I just don't spend the key point.
Okay.
Could he use it to stab the arrow into the blue goblin?
It's specifically as part of the same reaction. You can make this. Actually, make a range attack with a weapon or piece of ammunition you catch. Does it? It doesn't actually say that I need to make it against that creature though that shot at me.
If it's a range attack from you, then it would still be disadvantaged because you're within 5 feet.
5 feet of another creature.
Well, because you're within 5 feet of the presumed target creature, unless you're wanting to go make it go against
Another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't the Bokoblin in front of me be in range?
Yeah, it would be in range, which is the one I'm thinking about
Yeah.
doing by this point.
You can try.
Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead
I'm
and
going to
spend
consider
it.
the blue one distracted enough to not be a problem.
Understood. Will it automatically do disadvantage on me because I'm right next to it?
I don't think so.
Probably.
Probably, or you don't?
I'll
I'll roll it and we'll see. I'll just take the first thing. I believe I have to create something for that real quick, or I can just roll a straight and it should use.
Does it have your proficiency?
Yeah, it has my proficiency. Whatever I catch, I treat as proficiency.
Just add a +2 to a dex roll.
Okay.
Don't need to bother making an attack.
That works.
That's a hit.
Okay, and then I think it's a. Is it 1d6?
It's a 1d6.
Wait.
Just roll the 1d6 plus whatever in the chat, and I can just drag it on.
Yeah, I'm taking
As
a
I've
look to make
discovered
sure
that
it's
you can do that.
Where is it? Deflect missiles. Actually, does it? If you catch a missile, spend 1 key point with a weapon and piece of ammunition to catch. Make. What would the weapons itself like damage be?
Like with the Bokoblin?
Like with the arrow.
It's a short bow, so it's 1d6.
Okay, then I guess it would be a 1d6.
Alright, roll 1d6 plus whatever. Or is it just 1d6
that would
because it
be
doesn't
plus-
have your proficiency?
Huh?
Anyway.
I don't know if that uses my dex. If it does, then that's a plus 3.
If it doesn't say it, probably not.
It just says that it counts as a monk weapon for attacks, and so I get my proficiency onto it for the attack roll.
Okay.
I can drag it in here
So
too
just
for
the
you to
plus-
see it.
Okay, I'll read that over. For now, I'll say that has a +2, so I think I can just sort of...
Okay.
Anyway, I'll just... against third. Does that work? Maybe? Perhaps?
That'd be against 31.
Okay, I need to drag it into there. Alright. Next. Ha 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 ha. No, not yet. That was Bokoblin 13's turn. On to Bokoblin 9. It is going to wrestle, use its interaction to wrestle, the thing free. Roscoe, roll me another dex save. You're good. As it gets it free, you manage to grab hold of the gate proper.
Can I lean at all as I do the dex save to try to swing the gate like this
already
ways a
open.
bit?
It doesn't seem it seems like it takes a little more force to be able to move it. Like it's not on the map, but there's like tracks in the dirt that sort
Okay.
of plant it.
I was just trying to go like this guy's trying to shove me. I could use the momentum.
And it is going to try to push you, Hyle, off the tower.
Okay. It's my...
Man,
They're the same.
I'm at the bottom. No, wait, second to bottom. Most
It
likely.
succeeds in pushing you off the tower. You fall 10 feet.
Okay, that's not enough to do any fall damage, I think. Since it has to be higher than 10.
Yeah, I'll say you're good.
Yeah.
So you're like roughly
Oh,
there.
wait. Yeah, we're roughly there.
Push you 5 feet. You know.
Move this pointer. Make
I
sure
didn't
I do
want
pointer.
to constrain everything on the map to the grid.
You know what? I could just set my thing as being right here, and since it's not the, I didn't have the height set before, we can still consider it like that.
All right. Bokoblin 23. Okay, you're making the wrong choice.
It's attacking Conrad.
It's gonna pick up its club and miss.
I'm safe.
For now.
For now.
Goblin 8. Hold on. How? You can get there. Haha, it's got this +1 because flanking. It is going to... Hat! It also rolled a 3.
Hut, hut, yeah.
Yeah.
These things are foolish. Eon. You're currently under the tower.
Yep. Sorry. Okay. Let's see. How far can I go? If I just book it, that's as far as I can go.
Alright.
That's within range, so I will chuck a javelin at it.
Do it. Kill him.
like the rest.
I will use what's the fucking term? Can I use reckless attack or then melee only?
I thought reckless attack was in general.
Your first attack on your turn. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do. I just had to double check.
Barbarians using ranged options is always interesting.
I won't lie, I was half attempting to steal the bow from the from the goblin, but I was like, eh.
All right. Yeah. No doubts about that hit. This music isn't exciting enough. Nor is that. I can't seem to win. All right. It is very hurt.
Yeah, never mind.
It's hurting.
Make that yeah.
Yep.
Let's see. Yeah, that's all I can do.
Yeah. So Lynn, what are you doing?
Alright.
Aside drag.
Invisible Mage Hand. Invisible Mage Hand. As my action.
Okay.
To untie the rope around Alistair.
All right. Roll a sleight of hand.
Oh. Hut.
That is your
Yeah.
bonus action or action?
Action.
So you would see the rope sort of begin trying to untie it, but it doesn't quite. You can't quite get it. You don't have like a good enough view of it.
Can I do, 1 second, I gotta check something.
You're not the only one with dogs.
Can I spend 15 of my Triforce points to make it for the boon of undenied success?
Did you already use a bonus action?
I have not.
Okay.
I will make
then
sure
you
he's free.
You can't preemptive. You can't use it after though.
Damn it.
Keep things in order.
You could always try again next turn.
Yeah, but they might know I'm there next turn.
You never know.
You never know. It's better to keep a cool head than panic.
Fair enough.
Because that'll definitely get you spotted.
Mm.
I mean, my goal was if I can't get them in the one, I'm gonna try and get the rest of their attention and draw them out, and then we can come back to them later.
So unless you got another bonus action thing, use your undenied success.
I'm gonna move back a bit, and then I'm going to bonus action try to shove the moblin to get its attention.
Okay.
Because I want to, if I can't get them free, I'm gonna try and pull them away.
Do you have your do you have to check apply, or this is grapple, or it's a push, so
Yep, nope, I have a thing for it. I just have to find it on my sheet, unless I got rid of it. Nope, there it is. Feet telekinetic. My bad. Hut, yeah. I'm pulling it 5 feet towards me.
Okay.
And then
as it's
running,
as the
as I run
Hmm?
15 feet that way.
As the moblin is rearing up to throw another stone, it suddenly moves back, sort of its arm sort of hitting against the against one of the poles. It looks back like, what? That sees you running away. Eyes go wide. All right. Top of the turn order, Conrad.
All right.
Oh, good. I know what I'm doing next turn.
Yeah, I guess I'll just try to stab the one in front of me. So we'll go with that.
That's a hit.
Yep. Okay.
without your bonuses.
Yeah, based off the fact that it looks like it's damaged, I'm actually not gonna sneak attack it though. It's still alive. Okay, I guess I am. Or not.
Hmm.
It does not want to die.
Why
Indeed.
won't you die?
For
Yeah, I
once,
guess that's
one
the
of these
turn.
things don't want to die. All right, that's fun.
Is
Roscoe.
Red Bokoblin 23 going to be the
No.
next Snorkus of our campaign?
I doubt that.
Okay.
Alright, so I was kind of wanting to shoot and then get yanked and then stab whoever I get yanked to, but that won't quite work because I'm in melee right now. This will be fine. I'll just stab first, ask questions later. Alright, so I'm going to reach out and touch this blue bokoblin.
Okay.
Give him the
Do
bad
it.
touch.
Why is it? Oh, it's because I'm dragging it onto the line that the Christian's using to measure. That's why it won't roll the attack.
Get out of here. I'm gonna zoom this in real quick. There we go.
Number 9.
It's in perfect
That's a
range
hit.
too. A shame none of them are near it.
All right, it's time. I'm using a point of candlelight.
You would also have sneak attack in this case.
Yes, I would.
Oh,
Yeah. I
Roscoe.
am.
This is overkill.
Listen, man, this guy was in my way. I had a plan, and he didn't die before my turn came back up. Unacceptable.
Burnt red. It calls for victory.
Okay.
All
Let's-
twos.
So as it's looking down at Hyle, it's goes to let off a bit of like a, I'll say a roar. But as it tries to, the back of its head gets grabbed, and burning hands start to pierce into it.
I was more imagining. It's looking at Hyle, and then all of a sudden my hand is sticking out of the front of its chest.
He got donated.
God, you can totally do the whole scar thing on people.
Oh God, he can.
I mean, he's doing the whole
I was
reverse
thinking
blast thing.
Freddy Krueger, but yeah.
Your face
All right.
explode.
But yeah, isn't he basically reverse slashing people from the back though?
Oh God,
All right,
That'll
here we
work.
go.
he's a dead boy.
Ruining their first dates by... I'm not going to finish that sentence. even though it's one of my
Where'd you
favorites.
go? Where are you on the combat tracker? Where are you? There you are.
Goblin
Die.
Draco, there he is.
Lineback's here.
Red Goblin number 8. Oh, shut up, game. 10 you all out of ammo.
That's a hit.
And Toby's over there. Thanks, Toby. I get sneak attack.
Yeah, man.
Um,
If you pull it out of my
you
ring,
sneak
I can
attack.
take that one.
You already sneaked attack.
you sneak attack. You did sneak attack.
Oh,
on
you're
that
right.
thing.
I'm dumb. I forget that I only can sneak attack once a turn.
Thank
so
you.
Darn
let me-
5e.
Still
I mean-
5 damage plus your mod, so it's
Yeah. No, not plus my mod.
yeah. I was about to say that's offhand, isn't it? It's just still 5
Yeah.
damage. Very good.
Let me remove 10 wherever this one was. Why is there indicators here? Get out of here. That's my indicator.
Move.
So, question.
What up?
What's the possibilities of me being able to climb the walls using hand axes?
That would require a check.
Okay, because that
It's open
might be
anyway, isn't it?
easier at this point.
Okay.
Is he coming to me or am I going to him?
Very good question. In that 20, you're going to him.
Which one is he going to? Number 8.
All right. So
Perfect. Fine.
as you let go of this blue bokoblin, you sort of pull yourself up the wall, aim your hook shot, and you go flying. as you sort of stick
Yeah.
the foot of this thing.
Just tip over as I'm making the shot.
Hello there.
Whoosh.
All right. Number 31.
I should take some fall damage for that.
Sure.
He didn't fall that far.
Listen, man, I convinced him to give me fall damage when I yanked the other one off of its guard tower. It's only
missed.
fair.
These things can't roll above a 10. Apparently. That's all it's doing. Number 4. Allow me to have you make a check. That is nat 20.
Great. Because I was about to say, all of that was mostly silent, other than the moblin falling on its butt.
It turns around after seeing the black moblin sort of move unwillingly. It looks around, tries to look around the corner. Can it see you? It can't see you. Now it can see you.
Bonjour.
As it's going to bring up its spear. And how far are you? 30 feet. It's going to try to chuck its spear at you.
Naruhodo.
Going to consider you having cover because it didn't step out far enough.
Nice.
It still had an 18 to hit.
Shield.
Shield?
Shield.
Okay.
Because that gives me a +5 to everything.
Indeed.
try and hit
And that's until the start of your next turn?
Start of indeed.
Okay.
We're actually really good when I'm in shitty moments like this.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it's actually probably the best that I got stuck in
Yeah.
the middle of everything.
So you turn around just in time to see a spear flying at you as you cast a bit of an arcane energy over yourself. It sort of rebounds into the ground next to you. Now this is a problem.
I think I left enough space. 1, 4, 5, fuck.
Just gonna push you in here. So
I thought I moved far enough away, but boy, am I bad at math.
you also moved it 5 feet toward yourself.
That's true.
It would have had
I
enough
made
movement anyway.
All
Hello.
my plans are calculated, but man,
took-
do I suck at math.
I made a calculated risk, but boy, am I bad at math. Bonjour.
It's funny because it can as a bonus action. Well, it has aggressive. I'll say, it's aggressive, very aggressive. It
Oh,
missed. Its
very
first attack.
aggressive.
That's a 23 to hit.
God damn it.
That beat your shield AC?
21. No, 20.
Ah. Sucks, man.
So as it gets
I cannot levitate.
Indeed. As its first strike gets rebounded by your shield, with more force, it brings out its second blade. It slices into your shoulder, kind of cutting through your suit or your
Oh no.
clothing, whatever it is. I don't care.
Pauldron.
Sure. All right.
Mm-mm.
Thankfully, that's all it can do. Bokoblin. Hello.
Bonjour.
I just remember they have pack tactics,
It's fine.
Oh.
Everything's fine.
so they can roll with this they actually were able to roll with advantage.
At
Hi,
least, like,
Roscoe.
yeah.
But Shade was being a fooly fool.
I forget things, you see.
Of course,
Especially
it's me that targeted, but like this.
Especially, with creatures that I made.
TPK.
TPK! TPK!
One.
Dealing
one.
3 damage. Okay. As it drops its bow and pulls out a club. Blue Bokoblin. It's going to stay here. Stand watch over the... Actually, he's going to move towards the prisoner.
That's you, bitch. Well, I know what I'm doing with my next turn.
Toby.
So I get a +1 to hit if I go for the Bokoblin to my left, right?
If you go for 8, yes.
Cool.
Which there is a thing on your sheet for that.
Yeah, I just did the +1 thing on the bottom left of the screen, but okay.
I
Alright.
like having the generic action so that you don't need to
Oh,
type
is
it
it
in.
the flanking effect?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll do the thing that I had, or undo it, and then hit flanking. Here we go.
There you are.
Alright, I'm gonna take a swing at it with my 8-fold blade.
Okay. Yeah, that's certainly a hit.
Perish.
Hut hut yeah.
You managed to go for a upward stab or upward slash against its chest. It sort of falls back into Roscoe.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Hit it with my battle axe. Or maybe
It's a
not.
miss.
And I'll just cry, I guess.
Before he ends his turn, Hyle, seeing the current situation going on, is going to call up to Toby and go, "Hey, Toby, before you do anything else, do you take a step to your left? And
Oh,
by a
God.
step, I think you might want to make some distance from where you are."
You
Tap,
really
tap,
made
tap,
that.
tap, tap.
You really made that
Tap, tap.
reference, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Tap, tap, tap.
And you know why.
Okay, my left would be going towards the Bokoblin, I'm pretty sure.
You're facing Bokoblin 8 at the moment.
Oh, okay. So,
I'm basically asking
So,
you. You
one
better
step
down.
start going into that direction.
and I shouldn't leave anybody's
You're good.
range, right? So,
So Shade,
Yeah.
real quick, do I know how big the range of explosive barrels are?
You can only guess. Make
Could
an
be
intelligence
50.
check looking at it.
I have a pretty good AC, I'll be fine.
That's not an AC.
It's not an AC.
No, it's fine. I'll be fine.
the dex save.
My
Toby.
dex is 0, so I gotta reassure him somehow.
Is it not? I feel like it's gonna roll a couple of them. Is it gonna respond? Let me see. There it goes.
Oof.
Sure, you'll be fine.
It might be fine. You never know.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
Toby
but
has no idea what the frick's going on.
10 feet. Oh well, I mean, if he wants to stay there.
So you're shooting the barrel.
Who am I to ruin the reference? Is it my turn now?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out a fire arrow.
Going to remove your flanking because you're no longer doing that.
Yeah, get that off me.
Oh, you too. Toby stepped out of flanking.
Let me take a look at something real quick. Strength intelligence. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use a boon in inspiration and spend 5 points to get advantage.
All right, bonus action to do that. All right.
It's not like my bonus action will be useful on adding it to my bow, so
Yeah, knock off those points and do that.
yep, let me
while
go.
I check on
Sorry.
AC. Wait, I already have the AC written down.
I'll just roll my bow normally.
It's not going to take much to hit this. I'll say that.
I'll do this.
Yeah, it's got an AC of 8.
It didn't roll in the
Give it a
chat.
second. Give it a second. It's
Oh, there it is. Let me just
good. You're good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a fire arrow. So
Uh-huh.
it definitely activates.
Uh-huh.
I didn't start the fire.
So, centered on about 10 feet. That's alright. Well,
That's 9 feet.
yeah, shut up.
Hey, it was 10 feet. My educated guess was correct. I was like, maybe it's 15. How much were the exploding bodies? I'm sure that's a good measurement to use.
Say roughly that. It gets the 3 of those in. I need to make them roll a dex save, because apparently I forgot to put this one in as an NPC. Oops. So 31. One success. Failure on part of 13. And moblin.
It's fine if it's already pretty damaged.
It's got a -1 to that. Oh, if it rolled 1 higher, it would have succeeded.
Do they take half on a success?
It takes half. It is going to deal solid 3d6 fire damage.
Ho ho ho.
31 succeeded, so set it up.
Still dead.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. That's what I figured. It still probably was going down. It was pretty good.
That's sad. Full damage to 13. And full damage to the red moblin.
They might not understand it, but after that, I'm gonna lower my bow down and go 3-in-1 stroke. As
So,
the 3-in-1 blow. As the cape.
yeah, as you you draw back and loose the arrow, the barrel explodes on impact, blasting the closest red bokoblin, turning part of it, making part of it charred as it falls limp. The other two the bokoblins hurt.
Yeah, man.
Moblin a little hurt.
If you want to shoot an arrow at me, go ahead.
All right, that's your bonus action and your action, unless.
Yep,
Okay.
that's my thing.
Alistair is going to try to wriggle himself free. Holy crap.
Did Lynn loosen it enough for him?
So he got a 20 total on
Oh.
that.
I'd like to think I helped.
Think what you want to think. It is going to, or he is rather. I don't care if there's a GeForce driver ready to be updated. Shut up. So he's going to pick up a nearby short sword, as each pile seems to have maybe one. Though Lynn can't quite see this.
Oh, I can see.
As I'll consider him having advantage because he wasn't expecting this. As he
They never expect the Spanish Inquisition.
as he stabs the bokoblin in the back. He ain't going down without a fight.
Hell yeah.
And guess who has multi-attack?
Alistair.
The moblin.
Alistair.
Is Alistair an actual ranger?
He's also a veteran.
Ah.
He still hits. I'm gonna consider him having 3 attacks in this case, since veterans have a certain way about doing that thing. He gives it multiple shivs in the back.
Is it possible to crit on a spell attack?
On a spell attack, yes.
Yeah, as long as it makes an attack roll.
It is.
Fuck.
It is an
Damn.
attack.
Okay, there goes my plan. So I can't Boon of Sure Strike Magic Missile.
Yeah, no. Before that, Moblin.
Okay.
It is going to pick up its great club
Bonjour.
and smash. It misses Toby.
Haha, you fool.
It only
That's
has
a
one of those because it's a red one.
Wait, Shade.
What up?
Would the barrel have burnt the club?
Probably. Never mind. It punches him instead. Still misses. All right. Redera. Hello.
Bonjour.
She's going to Scimitar 1 in the back. Dealing damage. Scimitar 2 in the back. Dealing damage.
There are 2 Roscoes.
Two Roscoes.
Scimitar 3 in the back. Damage. And that's all she can do.
You did put the flanking on for her. Oh wait,
She hit all three.
slightly different on the. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, she rolled a 21, 20, and 19. So every one would have been a 20 or above with a plus
Okay.
1.
Understood. Looks over there. Ah, good to have you finally join the party. We were starting to get a bit warmed up, and I think those ones are definitely on fire.
You hear Lynn a little half while trying to maintain shield.
All right. Bokoblin. Bonjour.
Man, we got the.
He doesn't have a weapon.
Oof.
What are you gonna do, huh?
Okay. It is going to try to punch
Pong.
Roscoe in the back.
The schnoz.
Gonna deck you in the schnoz.
Pack tactics.
I don't imagine that is true. Didn't matter. Rolled the same.
Okay.
Well, not quite the same, but still.
Is it-
It tried to punch you in the back. I don't imagine an 11 hit you.
No, 11 does manage to miss me.
Hell, I have your AC on the stream. But I decide not to look at it. Yeah.
Say C is pretty good.
Yeah. Lowest AC currently. Or tied lowest. Bokoblin. It's gonna try to hit you again. Conrad. And it hits.
Boy, how much damage?
A solid 4.
Okay.
1d4 plus 2. Gotta love it. That's about all I can do. Number 8. It's gonna hit honestly this, well, the one that has currently got it a spike in its toe. Let's try that again because pack tactics. Really got to remember to roll that. It hits.
Yeah.
Take this.
3
3 damage.
Chipping him.
He's hurting.
I've done more damage to myself than most of these guys have done to me.
It's
Eon.
true.
You could make it a rounds to Bokoblin 13 if you use your full movement.
So I was thinking, what would I have to do to climb the wall and then not? Get over it.
Okay. Roll me in athletics.
Oh, you stayed on that 17 for so fucking
Well,
long.
you're using an axe. And
Good
you're
to know that I
climbing
can use 2.
and you're climbing a wall. You can make it to, I'll say, the top of the wall
Okay. Does that take
with
all
your
my...
movement. With your movement, yeah.
Okay.
If you want to jump down and, take the fall damage, it's up to you.
Take my movement.
But keep in mind, you also have the high ground.
It's over. It's over, Mom.
Well, I'll rage. Of course.
Alright. Do the rage.
Doesn't he get movement speed from raging?
No, not yet.
Oh.
Give it time.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, I know there's a flat movement speed boost, but I thought he gets to move 10 feet when he rages.
Later on.
No, that's a different thing. I can't really reach anything right now.
I think you can still use ranged weapons.
I can.
Can't he also make people have disadvantage? Or does he have to hit him first?
I have to hit him, but any weapon counts.
Okay.
Well, from
So the question is,
what you can see is 3 very wounded bokoblins and 1 not very wounded moblin.
yeah.
Two now.
And I'm going to real quick
So yeah, I'm gonna chuck my
apply
other
a
javelin.
DIT token over that. Just to say that, hey, that's not there anymore. I'm going to use DIT as much as I can.
Get
That's right.
invalid.
I'm going to chuck my second javelin at the
Okey-doke.
red moblin. Do I get anything for being higher than it?
I don't know why you would.
I don't know. I was just asking. At the high ground, you said so yourself.
That was so close.
I know.
That is a hit, though. Very much so.
Nice.
Bam. Please.
As this red moblin is being held back by Toby, a rogue javelin pierces into its shoulder. It looking up to see Eon looking all kind of Batman-like up there with his trench coat sort of waving in the wind.
I didn't even think about that part. Okay, that would be my turn.
Lynn.
Have you heard the tale of Obad Baxter? Whoosh.
Okay.
Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Oh. Bonus action.
Wee.
Make the blue bokoblin here. Make a thing. Make a save.
Trying to push it.
I'm trying to pull it in.
Pull it in.
Fuck.
It succeeded, of course.
Well, plan is going through anyway. Thunderwave, boys.
Do it.
I can't hit the other bokoblin with Thunderwave, right?
15
what's its range?
feet, I think. Is it 15 or is it?
15 foot. It says it's all 15-foot cube.
15-foot cube.
That should hit it.
So I could make it appear within 15 feet of me, right? And then do the cube thing.
It would be within.
Oh, then hell yeah. I'll target both of them real quick. 1 second.
Failures.
Yes, good.
It's pretty rude.
They both take 2d8,
All right. What else?
and both of them get pushed 10 feet back.
All right. This one sort of slams into the wall back here, and into the pillar. And you, bop, go right on top of Cam.
Would you say I would have been able to cut 10 feet by taking the diagonals?
Yeah.
And then I will make it 10. I will try and make it 10 feet towards Adam.
All right. You see he is currently up and at him. Make sure to clear your targets. All right. Cam's turn. Cam continues to watch. Conrad.
Alright. So then I'm gonna hit the thing in front of me.
Do it.
Wrong thing.
Death.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's... How much health does it even have left?
I'm just doing normal damage.
Not enough.
Alright, and then I'm taking the 10-foot drop.
Okay.
That's 30. I'm trying to think of how to.
Help.
That was on the upper side.
Yeah, I'm trying to, like. I think the best I can do is actually walk, like, to the gate. So I guess I'm there.
So with a sort of, not a graceful landing, you managed to jump down.
I think that's all I'm doing.
Okay. Let me remove number 23. All right. On to Roscoe. You're surrounded. How do you feel about that?
It's time. Oh.
A shame you aren't a tunic fighter. Or rather,
Okay,
what is it?
there we go. Okay.
Not a tunic.
Swordmaster.
Blade.
Blade Master.
Old names.
I think
Bladesman.
Tunic. I like Tunic better than Bladesman, but
Eh.
maybe I should pick up Bladesman. Considering how many people I'm going to be surrounded by in a moment.
You gotta 3D up that.
You'll be fine.
I am working on balancing that, or reworking it a little bit.
13, 8, and 25.
Mm-hmm. Roscoe explodes.
What? No!
No!
Didn't
See,
you
man,
know?
I've got 3 enemies and only 2 weapons.
Didn't you know 10 years ago, Roscoe had a bomb implanted in his stomach?
Can I count the Decker Nut as a light weapon?
You might blind.
As long as I give myself if I throw it in melee, I have to save against it.
It is still an action to well, like you can
Yeah.
pull it out and use it, but that would be your whole action.
Yeah.
And technically, you don't even need to make a attack with that. It explodes on impact.
Oh.
It's just the same.
Then why did you write in that I have to throw it as a ranged weapon?
Did I even do that?
That's how it's written. It even gives me like 2 ranges, one for regular roll and one for disadvantage.
Well, it doesn't
Maybe
work like
that's-
that.
Oh,
Okay.
Throw it at your feet.
Many changes need to be made to the Deku Nut, it sounds like. Alright.
It's
Well, then I'm
only
just
it's
gonna-
only a DC 10.
Yeah. Well, it was like, man, DC 10, but I mean, it used to paralyze people. That's the big thing.
Yes.
Alright. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot my shot at number 8. Is that a hit?
Yeah. They have an 11.
Nice. This should be my sneak attack for the turn. Oh, Wait, that's well, main hand, then that one, and then I'll just offhand the dagger. Okay, there we go.
Sort of switch hands with them, you know. Yeah, that I'm not even gonna bother rolling the save. It's right next to you.
No, I'm shooting him with my hook shot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got confused because we were discussing something else that had a save a second ago. Some days my brain is not all there. Alright, and then we're gonna quick, get out of my way, die. I need to hit the flanking button. Alright, here we go. I'll spend another use of candlelight.
Do it. Drop them. Yeah. You beat it by 1 hit point that time. I think technically you would have been able to, had you like thrown the dick nut to the floor, you might have been able to stun all 3 of them. That's a radius.
Okay.
I think.
I'm gonna look in your items and see if you've got it rewritten.
In this,
maybe
no.
Changed it. Oh, okay.
Oh no, it's a creature hit by it. Never mind. Okie doke. Your action bonus action, unless you want to move. I don't imagine you do.
I'll stay here.
Okie doke. Bokoblin doesn't have a spear anymore. It's on the ground over there. Hello. Was it prone? Or was it just pushed back?
I thought Thunderwave just pushes it back.
Alright. In that case, it is actually going to try... It's going to pick up the short sword that was next to it, because it has a spear and a short sword.
Real quick, by the way, since I have the spell up,
What
any objects that were on the ground automatically get pushed 10 feet as well.
The short sword would have been
Beyond that.
beyond that. It would have been by its post.
Understood.
And chances are, if it were blown back, it would be right next to it anyway.
Yeah, I just figured I'd mention that since I saw it.
Mm-hmm. It is going to actually hit one of the beams. Let me just double check this thing's AC. Okay. It just hit. It almost missed the beam. The stationary beam. Okay. It begins chopping its way through the through one of the beams. Its first strike, getting like a third of the way into this like rotten wooden beam that seems to be, again, holding up the cave. Moblin sees everything going on here. Looks back to its companions. Looks back to the group that's out here. Is going back to the group over here.
Oh, thank God. I can 1v1 one Bokoblin.
As it's going to try to hit Redera. And miss Redera.
Cool.
With the first attack. The second attack, though. It hits. Dealing a solid 14 damage.
On second thought, I'm glad it didn't hit me.
Toby is currently surrounded by moblins.
Redera's certainly got more health than you. I'll say that.
I'm pretty sure I have the least health in the party, though.
Probably.
Remaining or total?
Highest, lowest.
Total.
Roscoe versus Toby.
Yeah. You
One
have
lower than.
one less.
Alrighty. So it tries to bring down its blade upon Redera, only managing to graze your shoulder. With its second strike. Bokoblin is not in a good position, so it's it wants to attack. So it's not going to disengage. But it wants to stay out of your range. Roscoe, if you want to opportunity. If you can.
Bippity boppity sneak attack opportunity.
The hoppity. This guy's about to die.
That's a
Do I
miss.
do flanking? Oh, that's a miss even with flanking.
AC 11.
Yeah.
That is a shame.
Damn.
Well, it even factored in the flanking without me having to push the button.
You
Yeah.
probably still had flanking in. It doesn't go away.
Oh,
Going to drop it. Nat 20 on Redera, dealing 2d8
Ooh.
instead of 1d8.
there we go.
4 rather. 1d4. Wow, she's hurt. My foot fell asleep. Oh god.
Oh,
god.
no.
Oh no. God. That's that.
But she's not as damaged as Roscoe.
Bokoblin didn't like that.
Bokoblin will remember this.
Turns around and manages to miss Alistair. The very
Foolish
wounded 3 hit points from going down Ranger.
Absolute buffoon.
That was your last mistake.
Bokoblin, if you manage to get killed by this guy, that's just gonna be funny.
Your last mistake wasn't taking me down.
Toby, you're surrounded.
Just as Toby would have wanted. Okay, so this moblin,
Bring it on.
I'm gonna. Oh wait, there's 2 moblins beside me. So the black moblin, I'm gonna hit it
Alright.
with my 8-fold blade.
Do it. That's a hit.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use smite. I feel like I might die if I don't. Yeah.
Mark the spell slot.
Oh.
Damn. Paladins are scary.
Alright, now I'm gonna hit him with my battle axe.
Do
I
it.
mean, this is.
Oh no, that's
the-
damage. Frick.
That is indeed damage. That was 2 damage.
I would like to. This has been said before.
That's a
Okay,
miss.
I think I missed. So,
Take your 2 damage back.
Yeah.
alright, do I?
I
Yeah,
almost
okay.
don't want to give it back because that's just pitiful.
Wow.
I don't need your pity damage. I'll die like a man. Okay, yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Hyle. Toby's not in a good position.
Yeah, he is definitely not.
I'll be fine.
At the end of this round, we are going to take a bit of a break, though.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and fire off a regular arrow at the black moblin.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
That probably hits. Okay. And then I'm gonna go down to around here. Go around it.
Right. Having
Would that be flanking, by the way? That
Say
would,
yeah.
right? Yeah. I think that's typically how it is.
having taken damage from Toby, taking this major radiant hit, I'll say, as it manages to catch Toby's second attack with his axe. The black moblin takes another arrow to around his forehead.
Yeah.
As Hyle begins running around.
And I'm gonna punch it twice, spending a key point to flurry blows.
Punch. Hit.
Punch. I'll go ahead and just roll both of them real quick.
Hit.
That one hits. I would have flanking. I think that's whatever.
Either way.
Still hit. So here's the first one. Here's the second one. Damage.
Hooray. It has already taken almost half its health. Nice.
Nice.
Okay. Alistair.
It's an odd being barbarian that has taken no damage.
You're on a wall.
I was also the farthest from the front gate. I really probably should have went a different direction.
Control? No,
So,
it's shift.
hits the first. Hits. What the hell?
Ah,
Oops. Sorry.
no, you're good.
That was weird. Definitely hits the second with a 22, doubling its AC. So close, man. So close.
One more.
And misses the third.
Oh.
He looks over to you. I don't know who you are. Could use a little help over here, though. Moblin. Gonna bring down the Great Club. And Nat 1.
It doesn't have a great club anymore.
It doesn't have a Great Club. It brings down its mighty fist and misses.
And smacks the black bokoblin.
It's Toby's perfect strategy to just jump between them as they punch each other.
Yeah.
I'm
The
gonna
two giants will eventually kill each other for him. just
make it
Pointing.
step over here and pick up the remaining log on the ground. It has a Great Club now.
Oh, great.
Oh, gotta put another dip down.
That was just carrying a log.
Man, if only those barrels were closer.
If only we had a wizard that had the ability to move stuff.
I'm not a wizard.
He's not a wizard.
Yeah, that was the joke.
Redera. Gonna slash. And
Also, should
miss.
probably say Magic Man from now on, but yes.
/2. Hit. Die. Doing a good amount. And with her other scimitar is going to miss a nat 20 against the black moblin. Sort of stab behind her. Alright. Eon.
Well, I'm gonna have to hop down.
Eon on the wall.
Is there a way I could hop down without taking the fall damage?
You
it
are
probably
above a
wouldn't bother me
support.
too much.
If you want to jump down, roll me acrobatics.
Okay. Oh my god.
See, that's when you're supposed to nat 20.
Yeah, I know. It's more. I don't think I've rolled above a 10. Well, besides that one attack.
Okay.
I mean, I am raging, so any damage I would take would be half, anyways.
Yeah. You take a fall damage as you kind of stumble to the ground. While you didn't
Superhero landing. Oh, hurts the knees.
You don't feel pain. All right, you're on the ground. I'll consider that 5
how do you
feet of
change
movement.
that
So you're
manually, by the way?
Hmm?
The height thing, the 15 feet.
hold Alt on your token and scroll.
Oh, that's what it is. Good. Okay. I
Uh,
just wanted to make sure.
Apparently, Toby was 10 feet underground.
Yeah, man.
Toby then burrows underground to dodge some moblins.
1 second.
Actually, stand here.
Shade, before you. Oh, 1 second.
You did take fall damage, by the way, so you would have fallen prone.
Yeah, but that was 5, and then then
He took
actually.
a point of damage. I think it's fine.
Alright.
Anyway.
Oh, hey, there's
Look.
Conrad. You can see Conrad. Now close the door on him. Oh, I can still see him.
Oh, let's close the door on him.
All right. You would have flanking, so you can enable that if you want. If you're going to attack.
Yeah. Okay. I will also reckless. Do I have to click both for reckless or just?
Advantage attack.
No,
Advantage attack.
you're good.
I think
It's just the one.
already on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to make sure because it still had the 2.
Right,
Listen.
I can remove the second one, but
Ooh.
that's a hit. One day you'll roll above a 10.
I might have to at this rate, I gotta manually. I'm gonna re-roll that 1.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm just roll d6 and.
Mhm.
Okay. That better.
That's better than 1.
Okay. What was it?
And that puts it into about halfway.
That costs 2. Yeah. I have to remember.
Does Toby even have it? Okay. That is your action. Unless you have a bonus action you can do.
No, I don't.
Okie doke.
Yeah.
Lynn.
Alrighty.
That's a bokoblin trying to bring down the roof, and one that is going to try to kill a man.
Does the okay. Alright. I'm gonna lightning launcher. 17.
That's a hit.
I know it's probably overkill, but
Most
I'm gonna add
definitely.
I'm gonna add the d6 just to be safe. And then hop.
Eh. Good thing you did.
Okay. And then bonus action, I'm gonna try and pull him away from the wall. Or
Do that.
does it look like the whole thing will collapse if he takes out the one, or will he have to take out multiple?
That would take a bit more focus to that is a nat 20. You would need to take a closer invested look. You're not entirely sure.
And then I will move to try and intercept.
Do it.
Then that is my turn.
Okay. That is the end of the turn order, as we've been going for 2 hours and 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
So, swapping it over to the title card, I will be right back.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll
because
be
I
right back.
Get up to use that.
swap that over. There we go. All right, be back.
Okay, so I can't read my HP to determine if I have like 7 health remaining, or if I've only taken 7 damage.
Okay, so what's your you're in moderate, so you probably don't have 7 remaining.
It's 7 remaining?
No,
No.
So you've only taken 7 hit.
Okay, so I shouldn't need to heal myself anytime soon.
No.
Yeah, you're fine.
A good way to think of it this way, it's not exactly correct, but if you have the combat tracker up, just think you're in moderate, that's okay. Roscoe's in heavy, that's probably not okay. Hyle's in healthy. No
I'm
problem.
fine. Stop trying to tell people that I'm hurt. I'm fine.
And then
God friggin' dang it,
you get
Roscoe.
critical, and you know that's when you actually like fucking EMT gotta get going.
Also, there for a second, I had, yeah, no, I still do. I can move people. I don't know why.
Yeah, we can all move each other.
Have we always been able to do that, or
Yes.
okay? I never noticed until I accidentally started moving
turn
Dit.
on the...
That's just you're a good person who wouldn't go around moving other people's tokens.
I mean, I tried enlarging other people's tokens, but that didn't do anything.
Shade can't attack me if
Oh my god.
No, no. I was just saying Shade can't attack me if I make myself too small of a target.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that this is how you do it.
I appreciate
Bring
that
out the giant
implication.
Eon.
However,
Combat tracker.
the combat tracker. You can't change your side on the combat tracker.
Curse is foiled again.
Drink, drink, drink.
But what if, and hear me out, I gave up my turns and had you remove me from the combat tracker? What if I just use the dog jet in every round?
That's only disadvantage.
They might miss occasionally with disadvantage.
I'm back.
I forgot I could disengage.
Well, it takes an action.
Yeah.
Not if
Yeah,
you're
but I
rogue.
still forgot that I
It's-
could do it.
Yeah. It's only if you really need to do it.
Since we're on break 2, I'm gonna go ahead and post my playlist so you can pin it. In
Okay.
where was it? Which channel
It's in
again?
not me music.
There it is.
Ba-ba-bum-bum-bum-bum.
Yeah, man.
I will add that.
I only have 9 songs on it, but I've been playing it right now.
You know, if I would roll more natural 20s on things that actually give me points, that'd be great. I roll an
roll more
awful lot of
natural
natural
20s, that'd be
20s on
great.
like other things like initiative.
I
It
feel like
don't
if you
benefit me.
open that playlist up and take a look at all the songs on it, I think you'll get a pretty good idea.
Let me
Just,
try
I think
to
my-
open it
my-
up without having music play.
Yeah, you can just click it
Okay,
and it
it's
will.
just a playlist. Got it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna be honest, my only goal with the Triforce points is to save them up for the very last fight of the campaign, and then just be able to go, no, that doesn't work. I am a final boss in D&D 5th edition. I'm going to pass that save now.
Was Toby trying to dig down to the center of the earth?
Yeah, he decided that's the only way to escape.
Of course. You find yourself in the reverse, in the reverse world.
He finds himself in Termina.
In Termina, yeah.
You're given the strange mask.
Wait, hold on. I
Oh,
can
I
force people.
Oh, this looks like heresy. Throws it away.
Oh, no, wait. Yes, I can. I can use Breaking Focus to force people to fail the save versus me dragging them to me. I can use that on Deku Nuts too.
Yeah.
I realize I haven't written in the what's going on with Termina. I've said in voice chat what's going on with Termina before. In that it doesn't exist or anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It was a part of the world.
what happened to it?
Who knows?
The moon.
The moon.
Oh.
Moon exploded.
Oh. There was
I
no
don't even know if
time.
I'm right. I was just
More
saying that.
specifically, a parasite within the moon, but the moon.
Oh, I take it there was no time loop to save Termina.
Oh
It's
dear
timeline.
lord.
Oh, you're implying that I don't consider Termina as it is in Majora's Mask the same as a Domain of Dread.
Shade, I have a quick question.
Hmm.
One,
What up?
can people combine boons? Like, can you apply more than one boon to the same thing, provided that they are separate boons? Two,
They take a
No.
bonus
Boon
action.
of the Bleeding Blade. You deal the maximum possible damage on any one damage roll with simple or martial weapons. Is that just the weapon damage, or is that other things? Like, is that like if you have sneak attack and other dice that you roll, do those max out too? Yeah, those are boons of power. I don't have access to them. I just was asking. So I was sitting there
can if you
looking at
level.
Boon of Sure Strike and Boon of Bleeding Blade and just going,
You would need
You need
You
to
would
use
somehow
2
need-
bonus actions.
in a single turn.
Oh, okay.
They last. You can take them before combat. You can take them like they last until the end of a long. Like you're able to use them. Like you have the
Oh.
usage until the end of until a long
You,
rest.
you basically stockpile it for later.
Yes.
Oh,
So initiating it is a bonus action and then it is used when the time and place to use it comes up.
or you wouldn't use decide you want to use it.
Yeah. So if I wait, can you? Okay, so then actual question then is, can you take the same boon more than once? Can I have Boon of Spellbane on me 3 times to be able to?
How I'm going to be
I'm pretty sure
redoing
Shane
it.
has said that we're not allowed to take a boon more than once.
Yeah, I'm making it so that you can only use a boon.
You can only use a boon's effects once per turn. Oh, but it's going to get changed to once per like long rest or something.
What I'm going to change it to is once you use the effect of a boon, you can't use that boon again until the end of a long rest. Just to avoid the stockpiling.
But could you do the
suppose.
thing where you like stack multiple boons?
Well, yeah, you could use different boons.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's quite costly to do so.
Yeah. You have to have a plan, and you have to make
Well,
sure.
but I mean, I was sitting over here going, I want to stockpile 60 Triforce points throughout the campaign to try to be able to like just go, magic? No. Magic? No.
Just save it for that one spell the final boss is about to use.
That was the intent. Was like, I have legendary resistance 3 times.
Do I get counter?
Wait a minute. Oh, Spellbane is so much better than I thought at first. I was thinking that was like, it doesn't affect you. No, it just negates their spell.
Mhm.
Their spell fails.
It's like casting
basically
it's
counterspell.
casting a 9th level counterspell.
Yep.
Effectively.
Oh, that's so cool. Is there any like it's okay, so it's just like praying to the goddesses and getting boons. Okay.
Effectively.
I was sitting there going, is it like a personal thing? Can I like fluff a way of how I'm doing it? Who knows? I get excited by some of this stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
I realize that like my plans are utter garbage. I'm gonna stockpile 60 points.
It was still fun though.
Yeah.
Oh, I do not have access to counter spell or dispel magic.
I remember the first time I played 4th edition. 4th edition has action points, which let you take an additional, like... Is it a full turn or is it just an action? I forget, but...
It's an action, I thought.
But anyway, 4th edition, you have action points. And if you go through 2 encounters without taking a long rest, you get another action point. But obviously, most groups end up resting after, like, 3 encounters at most. My first 4th edition character didn't take a long rest for, for 7 sessions straight.
Oh my.
And then just blew all of his action points in a single turn to just go bang, 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 bang with his bow. That was fun.
If you were a melee combatant, it would be that the katana pull out, put it back in real quick thing.
Where do you stop? I'm already finished.
Nani?
I still always wanted to get to play a high level rogue in 4th edition and go up against an army of minions, because there is a rogue power that for every attack of opportunity you provoke, or rather, every enemy makes an attack against themselves.
Good job.
Snak, and then he came back.
I realized I didn't turn streamer mode back on.
But because minions automatically die if they take any damage, I just want to play a high level rogue sometime in 4th edition. Just run through a wave of minions and just go. All of them hit themselves and die.
It's the last one that isn't checked, Cam.
Nope.
No, it's me.
It's you.
My bad. I am here.
Okay. I'm just going to get myself back to the right page because I had to look at certain rules. Okay, there we go. Get back over here, T. Okay. So getting right back into it. That's pre-stream. Break to you. Go away. Combat overlay. We're going on to Conrad. What are you doing?
Right. Well, after evaluating the situation, I will run to right there.
Okay.
And if I can find my weapon, stab it. Are you kidding me?
That's a hit.
Oh, was that not a
And-
1?
That was not a 1. That was a 7.
Okay, that looked like a 1 on my screen. I thought that was the 3rd one. Alright.
When you
Yeah,
have
that
to
sneak attack.
sneak
Go
up.
ahead.
Yep, just gonna...
Boom.
And then... let's see, that
Conrad,
was
once
20
again.
feet,
Once again, coming in with a devastating hit.
and that was 20 feet, so... Just get the boomerang sword out. Give me 1 second. I need to do it that way. Because boomerang, I can use that for, yeah, should be good for slashing.
It's both a ranged enemy and a weapon. That's a hit.
That works. Then that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Flat
then I will
6.
use my remaining 10 feet to move back by Roscoe.
Gotcha.
That's the turn.
Thankfully, Toby's taken up that that range of the red moblin.
Indeed.
All right. On to Roscoe. With his 14 remaining hit points.
Oh, oops, there we go. All right. Let's see. Who do I want to shoot?
You got one almost dead combatant. Couple not quite. Do you want to make someone dead? Or do you want, or potentially dead? Or lean someone more towards being dead?
I have a plan.
I'm worried.
Oh.
I'm gonna shoot this black moblin.
Alright.
Whoop, that is not the right die. That is the damage roll.
Already, you're already prepared.
Listen, I was very prepared.
It's a hit. Mm-hmm.
Now, am I able to, like, angle it so that I'm shooting, like, the top right corner of the moblin? Because I'm going to get pulled to him. Can I get pulled to him so that I go straight down? Like, down one square as opposed to...
I mean, you would still end up, like, right here. Which, you're going to end up right here.
Oh, okay. Well, like, I wanted to be, like, here is the thing.
Well, you could still move.
I know I could walk there, but it would be cooler if I got yanked there. That's fine. I'll just Roscoe shoots the moblin, then looks at where he landed and went, and just shuffles awkwardly to the side a little.
Oh.
And he stabs this bokoblin, hopefully.
Okay. That's a hit.
Okay.
Can you do the required
Use
damage?
my third candlelight
Okay.
use.
You are definitely going to be doing the required damage. Yeah. Yeah, that thing kind of takes a I'll say a karate chop to the face as you sear through its through like about an inch into its forehead, going right through one of its eyes. Alrighty. That is your action bonus action, and you're probably not going to move anywhere else. So.
I shuffle back.
Okay.
Oh, good. Now I can impose disadvantage.
Bokoblin is going to turn around and slash at Lynn. And that one.
Turn around, bright eyes.
Woo!
I'm glad he didn't try and cave in that section.
It's fine. It had more hit points than he can actually do in one turn.
Okay, good.
I don't think you realize when you actually did turn around. I did turn around a bunch of the tokens.
I
Oh my
saw
God.
that. Trying to figure out what you were doing.
Moblin. Bringing down the mighty great sword.
He's just an ordinary moblin.
Against
Burning
Roscoe.
down the house.
That's a hit with a 21.
Ooh.
Maybe I should have.
Oh wait, I
no.
would have imposed disadvantage.
That
on
would have imposed disadvantage. Hold on. I'm a foolish.
I keep forgetting that you have your
Ooh.
buckler, so you can do that while dual wielding, and I'm like,
That is very handy because
That
I
was
can technically.
that was higher.
Ah!
It rolled a 19.
Freaking.
frick.
God dang it, Roscoe.
I appreciate you, friend.
Second
Could you
attack.
just, like, not?
Can you just not?
Did you not?
No, truth be told, if he goes down, all you have to do is give him 1 point.
Yeah, but I
Wait
can
on
use
the-
my action to give him that 1 point.
Is it only if an ally's within 5 feet of you?
Yes.
Okay. With the same slash, it's going to go for a Redera.
Okay. I don't give a frick about her.
Yeah, also, I think it's the reaction, isn't
It's a
Yeah, it
reaction.
was just the reaction. So.
Kouhai, she let us stay at the camp.
Oh no!
She's
Man,
fine.
maybe I should have attacked the black one.
Probably has more
Hmm.
HP than I do.
Because if I attacked the black one, even if it hit, y'all would gain the least resistance.
Look at that very red dot on her.
Whew.
Oof.
Hey, now we look like twins again.
Shit.
I can't tell which Roscoe is in danger.
Which Ross?
I think they both are.
Oh, great. Now I got 2 to heal.
I'm in danger.
Chunk.
Okay. Oh dear.
I didn't
Exciting.
know we could resize enemies.
You can resize, I think, anything here.
Someone help me kill this bastard. All
I'll
right,
work on it.
Toby.
That was the plan.
I'm trying.
Oh,
Hits him
she's
with
at
the
1
friggin'
hit point.
apple. Oh no.
I'm
Eat a cookie!
Don't forget to enable the flanking. If you're going
Alright, wait,
Wait,
yeah,
you
okay, I get
yeah.
flanking. Alright, flanking.
Do it.
Here we go.
That's a hit.
I think flanking literally was the reason why you
That's the
hit.
reason you hit. It's smaller, so it resized.
Oof.
Its blood retracts into its body as I heal it by accident. Anyway, I'm gonna go at it with a battle axe now.
Okay.
It's dumb enough. It thinks if I just consume my blood, it'll go back into me.
Alright, I assume that's it.
That's a certain interpretation of lick those wounds.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking.
Do you have any more spell slots left?
Do I?
As long as I keep my blood inside me, it's not a problem, right?
You were just saying it.
Okay,
Uh.
my turn's done.
Okay.
Oh, you
Hyle.
didn't have a spell slot to smite with?
Oh, never
Nope.
mind.
No, I don't.
Apparently it's Alistair.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the bow and pull out my scimitar as I try. Well, let me first off make sure flanking's on.
Is it in critical condition yet?
Who knows, man?
Maybe. It's looking very
Well,
blooded.
I mean, I was about to say, we can ask you, like, how does it look?
It's
It's
looking
very
very hurt.
Very red dot on it.
A lot of blood there.
Oi!
That's a miss.
Okay, bonus action.
That was Roscoe's at 4.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
That's a
The
nat 20,
R,
take your
the
point.
Ah,
Can I
That's
get
a-
a nat 20 for once?
only
It's
two.
been like 3 sessions.
Oof.
It's been like 3 sessions. I think I deserve it.
I think I deserve one.
The last nat 20 was that one begoblin.
That's pretty good. And then the second one. Ah, nat 20, please.
Not quite.
Close.
Oh,
Will this be enough? Maybe.
No.
It was not.
but that would be not enough.
Don't worry, I'm sure one of the others can kill it.
All right. Alistair. He's not sitting idly by. He's going to charge up to this guy. He can't quite get into that range, but he's still going to give him a good short sword bap.
Should anyone
Missed.
of us go help Lynn?
No, I got this.
Hit.
Okay. I just imagine we're like fighting these things. Like, anyone check on
I
Lynn?
took a look over at Lynn and thought,
Okay, he's good.
I thought maybe I should shoot it. But Lynn seemed like he had the situation handled. And Rhetoric is kind of a bit fucked up as well as Roscoe.
Okay, I have
I'm
a
sure
quick
Lynn will
question.
scream if he needs help.
Are you using dexterity for damage on your unarmed strikes?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
My
Wait,
strength is
you
not
have that low of a dex?
What? I have a +3 in dex.
Yeah.
Then why
well,
do you have
it's-
+1 to damage?
It's looks like it's applying your strength.
Is it applying my strength? Oh, that
Oh.
should be +3.
I just thought of that after you
Plus
pointed
three,
it out.
so
That should have been
Another 4 damage.
8 and yeah.
it's not quite. I'll say that.
Let me
Don't worry. I still have another use of candlelight.
Um.
Oh, it's using base, that's why.
Yeah, make sure to set it to
There we go.
dex.
I was like, I swore I set to dex sword. Oh no, that was only attack. It's still in base
I-
on the other.
I applied the points, hit points.
Yeah,
or
I've
damage,
just
rather.
switched it to dex now.
Okay. Moblin. Hello,
Fight me.
Eon. It
Or him,
brings
always,
up it brings up its log and slams it down. Why did you have advantage on that?
Reckless?
Yes.
Because I barely hit even with it.
Is it nat 20s?
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
For 48 plus 3.
good thing he's raging.
Is its log all that Eon sees on the horizon for a moment as it hits him?
The
Is that a log
it's-
horizon? Joe?
I think more
I
like a
hate you.
side swing.
I
Like,
hate you. It pulls up the log over its head and smashes it upon yours as the tip of the log sort of breaks off and rolls into the fire.
great. Now all I can imagine, to a lesser extent, that scene. I can't remember it anymore. Where they break the board atop the head. So good.
All right. Redera is getting the fuck out of here.
Just my head sticking through it.
She is
Understandable. Have a nice day.
using her action to disengage and getting the fuck back here.
GTFO.
Okay, that is all she can do. Eon, you just got clobbered on the head. Understood.
I'm not leaving its 5 feet. It doesn't attack me. But fuck this thing instead.
Why? It already got its turn. Alright.
That's a hit.
I wanted to kill both of them.
Okay.
There.
So-
to get them both.
As Eon gets bashed in the head, he decides, yeah, that's kind of pathetic. Goes around and stab into the side of the black moblin, which it lets out a sort of guttural yell before it eventually goes limp and falls to the ground, so leaving its great sword. Lynn.
It
Eon
always
is
sends me
apparently
to
now
the top
neutral.
corner.
Why is Eon evil now? There we go.
I am evil.
I'm gonna take out my dagger and I'm gonna stibbledy-ab this moblin. Or bokoblin.
There you go. It's a hit.
Skedaddle, skedoodle. Skedaddle, flame. You're now on flame.
What?
Don't worry about it. Not gonna lie. It's good, Liam.
And then I'm gonna try and shove it in the bonus action
Gonna try to shove it into the
to the pillar.
pole. Did nat 20 again.
God damn it. Alright. Understandable, have a nice day.
This one bokoblin has managed to resist your telepathic ways twice already with great success. My god. You're gonna
Understandable,
die
have a
next
nice
round,
day.
aren't you?
It advances.
Alright. Conrad, as we go on to round 5, going to go
Alright.
ahead and remove the black bokoblin.
So then I will
Moblin,
run
rather.
here.
You've already encountered one black bokoblin, and it's dead.
And then this is flanking, so
Mm-hmm.
apply the effect.
Get your +1.
That. Alright. And then I'll hit it.
That's certainly a hit.
And then we'll give it that.
Do it.
Damage roll. And it's dead.
Nope.
Or not. Okay. Then
Moblins are
we'll go
chunky.
again.
That's a hit. No, it's a hit. Christ. +8.
Alright. Oh. Well, wait, actually, sorry. Because I had the boomerang sword out. That would have been what I was doing instead of the short sword. So that's a +5. Not a
+5,
+7.
that would be a miss.
Okay.
So 11 to hit.
Yes, then that's a miss. Yeah, then I'll just back off 10 feet again. Yeah, that's
Okay.
15. That was actually how is that 14? That's 10, right?
It would be 10. It's just how
Okay.
the map measurement works.
Okay, because that's what confused me. Otherwise, it's fine.
Yeah, you're good. Okay. Roscoe. Alright. That's a hit.
Is he gonna pull himself through me?
I wouldn't
Okay.
put it past
Mm-hmm.
him. I would not put it past Roscoe.
Oh, it had a plan. Doesn't anymore. Do the second attack. You are are not speaking, zombie. Unless you were intending not to.
Oh, I'm sitting over here talking and no one is listening. I cry out to the gods and no one hears.
Have you tried
Uh,
Hyle?
At least.
I had a plan. I was like, oh, I'm gonna shoot it at the bottom corner so you dread down there. And then I suggested when Toby was talking about how he would get dragged into it that he should just hold his sword out.
I shall cut you in twain.
I can hold
I
out
don't
two
see
swords.
Combo attack. Is that a move that we can do? Can we set that up, Shade? Like if somebody's willing to work with me on their turn to do that, can I drag them with?
I'd consider it a ready to attack, but flavor-wise, yeah.
All right. Cool. I also swing my hand at it and nothing happens.
Nah.
My hand fizzles out.
Bokoblin, you have one chance to down something. You're not one.
Your last mistake was missing.
Look, if you had one shot, one opportunity to seize anything you want, would you capture it, or you let it slip? Toby.
This thing can just die, I guess. That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna hit. Okay.
Not quite.
Alright, well, just try again.
Oh,
Quite.
Alright, prepare to die.
Triforce point, Toby.
Yeah, it had 2 hit points left.
So what you're saying is I almost killed it.
Wait, no, I'm lying. It had 3 hit points left.
Ah.
Okay. So, as this thing tries to block your slash with the log, you manage to cut through it with a sword, and just sort of bringing up the axe into its stomach as it tries to, as you pull it out, tries to hold its guts in, but eventually fades. One person left. Now, who will finish off the Bokoblin?
how much movement? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 40. I'm exactly can go enough.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Hey, I figured you guys were taking a bit, so real quick.
Trying to keep this bugger from caving in the cave.
Why is my... Oh. Wait a minute. Why do I not have weapons anymore?
Oh,
Ho.
they're there for me.
Are you on
That's Toby.
combat mode or are you on preparation mode? Or what mode are you on?
I was on standard.
They are there for me.
That... I don't see
Standard lists them all. Combat lists them only if you have them listed as equipped.
You're just not seeing weapons?
Yeah, it has a category, but it's not showing.
Release your sheet and claim it again.
Wait,
Okay.
did you hit the? No, never mind. I thought it was. Is it
I'm
grayed out?
running through everything, and it's not. Yeah, let me go ahead and release it real quick.
Is weapons grayed out?
Is it great? Yeah, it's grayed out.
Oh,
Oh, click
okay.
on it.
Never mind. Yeah. you can collapse categories by clicking on
Oh,
the title.
okay, there we go. Why do I like why do my weapons not exist anymore? I don't remember clicking that at all. It just was like that when I tabbed over to it.
Cool.
All right. Nat 1. That's fine. I can still punch it.
Mhm.
Bonus action. Want to be a nat 20. Almost.
It's a hit though.
Yeah, now that I have the 3, it probably will do a decent amount of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's the end of my turn. I'm out of key points.
Okie doke. Alistair. Do it. Attack 1. It's a hit. And it's
No, it's
dead.
not me.
As
Alright.
as Hyle goes for slash and manages to duck out of the way before getting punched, socked in the jaw, right into
I punch him. Yeah.
right
Okay.
into the blade, the swinging blade of Alistair, as it slices straight into its neck, kind of making it hang a little bit before it drops. And
I was
with
gonna
that,
say I just punched it right in the jaw and it just freezes up for a moment. If I don't take it out, I can stun it for another person.
and with a moment of a single moment of just relative peace, Alistair looks to you.
I'm gonna put a hand on his shoulder and heal him. Like, hut.
Hey, I take it that you're Alistair.
Yeah.
Hut.
Who are you?
Yeah.
Oh, just a rescue party that's come to, release you from your captivity.
Yeah, looks around. Looks past Lynn out to the field, seeing everyone there. Except for Redera, because she is currently taking a breather.
Yeah.
We should get out of here real soon. I guarantee there will be scouts that come back.
They'll be coming back to an empty camp, but yeah.
They
Oh, well,
won't-
I suppose the rest of the others are pretty banged up. Hyle, not a scratch on him as he says that. It's quite a shame that I can't finish the others off, but it's best that we make sure that no one dies, especially you. I'm sure you've been plenty tortured as is.
At least there won't be any more Black Moblins. Organize anyone now.
You took the rest of them out,
We do.
Blue Man.
Yes.
Yeah, looks back to the loot piles.
Here's your gear in there.
Okay. I messed up and I instantly deleted the candlelight off my sheet.
Oh, jeez. We'll
Um,
handle that after. That's going to be the only combat for
okay.
today. At least what I can guarantee. Yeah. In the meantime, they probably have some useful stuff or something. If you want to grab that,
I will
I wouldn't
run
leave
over
it
this
behind.
pile.
I'll leave
Run
that
over
to
the
you.
pile.
I gotta pick up my stuff.
I'll investigate the piles.
All right. Roscoe comes in, hearing the distant sound of loot.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up my quarterstaff and bow, and also, because there were some archers, see if they have any arrows on them.
All right.
Do I find anything?
I'll say you find about 13 arrows.
That
Extra.
is, I think, enough to replenish what I've spent.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
plus
Toby, you can grab your javelins and harvest. I hope the italics is. So do you actually want to
Actually-
harvest the blood of Black Malvin?
Yeah, that's what the water skin's for.
Oh.
Okay.
I like the way you're thinking. Quench your weapons in blood, or something. I don't know.
Why?
I'm not gonna require a check for that, because, like, it's got a lot of
There's a
blood.
lot of it.
It's got a lot of blood. A lot of it's out of its body.
Also, Toby's not
Yeah.
ashamed of this
That's-
whatsoever. If
That's why
anybody
it
stares
lost
at him,
the
he's not gonna
fight.
give a frick.
That's
Just
why I lost the fight.
Just walks past Toby as he just sees him collecting blood. Strange habit, but I don't knock it.
I love. Go. I love how you say frick.
So after a moment, Redera is going to make her way over to the cave. Sort of wave over to Alistair. Savak. Should have figured that you'd have something to do with it. Yeah. Alright, in the meantime, they're going to make conversation. Lynn! You find some treasure.
Hell yeah.
I think I have a parcel for this. Do I have a parcel for this? I don't, I'm a fool. Alright.
What
So-
loot?
After about 10 minutes of searching,
Uh-huh.
you find a pouch containing 100 rupees.
Hey, I will toss that. I'll call over to. Oh wait, I'm the party bank. Never mind. Into the bag it goes.
Into the bag.
I was like, I'll just give it to the party bank, and then I was like, wait, I'm the party. Can I just do 100 rupee?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
As you're also the carrier of gems,
Ah, good.
so I like giving out gems
wait.
instead of money.
1 second. I would have run out to grab the bag.
Okay. He runs out, grabs the bag, comes back slower.
By about 10 feet every 6 seconds.
At which point, you find, I'll drag them into your inventory after, 6 amber gems and 8 amethyst gems
Ooh.
in a single bag.
Does this mean if I make thunder gauntlets with the amethyst, still do force damage? Does amethyst dragons deal force breath? Do force breath?
Believe what you want to believe, man.
Okay.
As well as 2 pearls. In that one small sack. Additionally, the piles of loot themselves seem to be filled with a lot of rotten clothing, useless knickknacks. One of the 3 total short swords was picked up by Alistair, which he's keeping on him, and there are 2 daggers and a bundle of 20 arrows.
I will hold on to those to get to Hyle.
All right.
And that's all of them?
Along with those 20 arrows, it's quite a bit of stuff. There's also what looks to be this sort of copper chalice with gold filigree.
I will put that in the bag to show for
Understood.
later.
How many arrows did you give me? 20?
20.
Yeah, 20.
Along with the 20 arrows, there was a bundle of what looked to be 7 bomb arrows.
Give those to Hyle.
Well, I suppose this will definitely make an explosion when we won't have any barrels around.
And there is, in fact, sticking out of the ground of the middlemost pile, looks to be this sort of fancier-looking short sword.
I will pick that up. Put it in the bag.
All right. Okay. allow me to add things to your inventory.
Let me actually split these arrows up into bundles of 20, and then
It would
Yeah.
be, you have 2 pearls worth 100 GP. Just stick that in the bag of holding. As soon as you decide to move over, there you go. And
actually
hammer gems.
20, 40, 60, 80. That's 4.
Bag of holding again. Once what is that? What is that?
Let me just create
6.
a regular arrow in my inventory so I can separate the bundle of 20.
Oh yeah. As well, I'll add the bomb arrows to your inventory because that is not something you could have bought before.
Yep.
Funny how you can't buy a bomb strapped to an arrow.
I wonder why.
Hmm.
That's a terrorism right there.
I'm gonna commit a terror.
Show me if I need to eat more food. Do I need to shove another sandwich in my mouth? Not yet.
Alrighty.
You can probably
Uh,
sort those by like arrow, comma bomb, and arrow, comma fire, just to have them in the same area.
I guess. Here, let me just...
Do as you do. And these are weapons, so you can have them equipped. I don't think they have the save attached to them, though. You can read over the description for that.
I'll probably just go ahead and make a macro like I did for the fire arrows later.
Okay. And the short sword I'll add to the hey, it's a fancy short sword. It could be something. It is a refined short sword.
Alright. And then the chalice.
Sorry, what did I miss?
Looting. And the chalice.
There's a chalice. What was the loot?
It is the Holy Grail. Or it's no, it's with
What?
silver filigree, not gold filigree. Sorry.
What is your name?
What is your purpose?
What is your purpose? Why do you exist?
Why
Actually,
do you?
maybe
What
if
is
I
your
separate
quest?
that into,
All
if I
right.
do keep it like that, that'll be better.
Then,
2.0.
And then is there anything left in the piles, or is that everything?
It just looks to be the rest is like
7.
weapons and
Okay.
just like the, the weapons I mentioned.
Does there seem to be a longbow anywhere?
No, the bokoblins carry short bows.
Wait, why is that more? That's weird.
Are short bows simple weapons or martial?
I don't like that.
Short bow is a simple range,
Okay.
I believe.
I will probably pick one up just in case. Actually, no, I have my gauntlets. Never mind.
Yeah, simple range weapon. Hence
I'm
why
dumb.
bokoblins use them.
I have gauntlets that are better.
And that back, so I
Never
can actually just separate it into.
Alright, if everyone's all done with their shit, I'm good to go. Back to the camp.
Oh, it's because I have both of those created.
We want to take a short rest before we leave.
Rhetoric joins the group outside. I would appreciate a bit of a rest.
You can rest.
She holds her side. That looks to the black moblin. It got me pretty good.
It tends to happen.
Can't say it's kind of my fault. I tried to get him away from Alistair, and he ended up just.
I don't blame you. Really, you got it into a more advantageous position.
Indeed.
It stayed in the cave.
Shit, I'm looking for food
Food?
amongst the bokoblin stuff. I've been looking for food for a while now. That's Roscoe's first concern. He's injured and he needs to eat to recover his.
You see, there's a large piece of meat sizzling over the fire. Look to be their meal, but I'll say about 5 pounds of meat.
Hyle sitting
I was gonna ask, can I roll survival to figure out what kind of meat that is? But then I rolled it without asking. I just wasted it twice.
Well, you were about to ask. I'll call that fine.
Take that Triforce point.
It's looks to be probably venison.
I can eat this.
Hyle sits down by the fire as I've realized that apparently the arrows didn't parse away properly. So he pulls out 2 breads and he goes, "You want to make a sandwich with one of them?"
Have I ever heard of a sandwich before?
I'd be surprised if you didn't.
I'm pretty sure sandwiches have been made for you by Eon.
Also that.
I guess that makes sense. Oh, those things that Eon makes that are like meat with bread around them.
Yeah.
Like a meat pocket. Or a bread pocket.
I feel
This
like
is pretty hot food. You might even say it's a hot bread pocket.
No, it's actually lukewarm. I make sure it doesn't burn.
Well, it's a full bread, so if you want to hollow it out, feel free.
Okay.
Roscoe will take will happily take some bread.
Yeah, he'll hand you one and he'll open one for himself and make a sandwich out of the venison.
Oh geez, if she didn't roll for hit points, she would have been downed.
That's a shame.
So are we taking a short break here?
Yep. A short rest.
Alright, a short rest. Everyone can apply any Triforce points they gained. All of you gain a Triforce point from this combat.
Aha! I get 2 more now!
What about this combat?
Shame.
You get a Triforce point from this combat.
Yay!
It was a pretty tough fight.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
We hit level.
we move
Hopefully
one
we
to
get
current,
level
and then
5.
we also earned one for this as well.
Indeed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Actually,
Anyone who has power instead earns 2.
Yeah.
So
let me do
shame.
that, and then I need to. I don't get to add
hold
one.
What's up, Kouhai? Sorry, you had messages.
E.
You could certainly extract some black moblin skin if you wanted.
Okay.
He's got an hour to try to
I
tag fire.
I was gonna say, would you like me to cook the food so people get a bonus to their recovery?
I thought that was the plan. I already had the +1 put into my.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was saying that. So when Silver was like, "I'm making a sandwich," it's like,
Oh no, I completely
like
thought
me?
about you. I just went, but I'm making a sandwich. I could.
okay.
If Roscoe wants to bring the bread
Come on, I get hurt.
So I'm going to have the other two heal a static amount
Yeah.
of 18.
Did Lynn get hurt at all? I don't.
No, no,
Yeah,
I didn't.
so
He
I
got
think me
hurt.
and
Hey,
Did
He got like
Okay.
a few
Hey,
hit points. What's up,
Oh,
Chris?
okay.
I was gonna say, could Lynn move his token a little bit so I could just get everyone? I mean, on the other side of Roscoe, so I can just click on everyone.
Can you not
Oh, so you
click
can
on?
target everyone.
Okay.
I just don't want. I could just do it one by one. I was like, I'm gonna target a bunch so I can do the whole
Does he
bonus 1d8.
Is the +1 automatic or something?
If you put it in your sheet, it would be.
Okay.
So we
Which
get back
I can
1d8,
quick
and then
that.
also a 1d8 from him. Or sorry, we get back 1d8 as long as we spend a hit die, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
You get an extra 1d on top of that +1. but he's already doing that.
Okay, so 8, and then
Oh.
It's something.
he's-
Yeah, a bunch of
of
ones
course you
because I
give-
didn't.
Of course, you give Toby the 8. You give me a 1.
No, I gave Conrad
monster.
the 8.
Oh, Conrad got the 8.
I didn't know it was. Could I change that? Because it only rolled 1 dice, and I thought it would roll 1 for each person.
I thought you had people targeted.
It's
I did, and I thought it would roll.
when
That
you
was on me.
target, it's 1 die for all of them. If it's a save or something,
I
it'll
didn't roll
it'll
it.
roll
I wanted
all
to-
of their saves.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Can I?
Alistair
the
still.
short
Oh, never
sword?
mind. You're supposed. You're the wrong person that I just healed.
There we go.
Alistair's
I feel better.
supposed to. He's at 28.
That's what I was saying. Is it? Can I go through like the 2, little heavier ones?
You did already. Sure, whatever.
Okay.
Just
So-
apply
well,
minus
'cause I
1 because
didn't-
you already gave them the 1.
So
I
Shade,
didn't realize that.
Shade, quick question.
What's up?
Remind me how many days we've been on the island so far.
Well, you arrived the 14th.
Okay, let me open up the calendar real quick.
So
what I
you've been
get
here about
now.
5 days.
Okay. It's not bad. Pretty good
Um,
progress.
You're not tired.
Shade,
What up?
considering, can I spend the hour inspecting the short sword?
Good enough.
Sure.
If it is what I think it is.
It is in fact a +1 short sword.
Conrad,
I'll give
How do you-
Roscoe a cookie since it didn't help him too much.
You're giving.
I
I will
Wrong
offer
bread.
to Conrad, unless I will say if he doesn't want it, I'll probably use it for melee.
I can
Roscoe
trade you
stuffs
that
the
one
cookie into
for a
his-
regular short sword. I think you still have a regular.
Deal.
Okay.
Okay,
Joe
then.
stuffs the cookie into his shirt.
I
It will
will
go
do the
stale
trade
in
myself.
8 hours. It'll
Short
go
sword.
stale in 6 hours.
Short sword. Woo.
Right, what time is it?
I'm not
Let me-
proficient with a short sword. am
As we get moved forward an hour, I'm gonna
Seven?
I? Short
say
sword,
that
martial or
whole.
simple.
Hey, could I
Sure.
borrow that, Lynn, or do you need that? Or
What?
by
Social
borrow that, I
shade.
mean, can I have that?
Have what?
That sword that Conrad just gave you.
7:30.
Would
I-
you have mentioned, the fact that there's still weapons on the inside? Actually, Roscoe, you were exploring around as you're very tiny. What the hell?
Is that me?
Yeah.
No, that's Toby. That's
No.
like super
Toby.
tiny.
That's Toby. I'm
Toby's even
normal
tinier.
size.
Get out of here.
Yeah, Anyway,
Yeah,
I
Goose-
was
there
looking
was a short
specifically
sword.
for food. I was not really paying attention to what other people were picking up, that sort of thing.
Yeah, there
Oh,
are
there's a
2
short
remaining short swords and where is it? 2 daggers.
Hyle's kind of just eating by the fire, munching on a sandwich as he's
Yeah.
looking over it at the barrel. He just calls over to Redder and goes, "So hey, you mentioned before that these barrels got stolen about a year ago. I'm pretty sure, well, as everyone can tell, they're fairly active. What are you planning on doing with them?"
Well, they weren't for us or anything. It was just we were informed about it. They were for the town. Don't know what the gunpowder was for. I assume some sort of a good ingredient or something.
But I will point out the short swords in the cave.
Oh, I thought you put those in the bag with the rest of the stuff.
No, I left them.
Oh.
They're short swords.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just
Yeah,
short.
okay, I will hand Lynn the headless shovel then, and go get a short sword.
Throw it into the fire.
Hyle stops you from throwing into the fire. Wait. I could use that.
You might break the poor boy's heart.
I already have.
Might break the poor boy's heart. You don't want to betray his trust like that.
So you're gonna hand it off to Hyle instead?
You do?
I do.
Thanks, I have an air core staff.
I
I take
I-
out my knife as I slowly start whittling it.
It's not a quarter staff. It's like half the size. It's a club.
Yeah, that's what.
You,
I
you want
know.
a quarter staff? Roscoe has a quarter staff.
Oh, that's
He
fine.
wanders around with a quarter staff on his back all the time.
I start whittling it down at the top as I pull out a hunting knife.
Alright.
No, I'm not making it to an arrow.
A wooden dagger.
So,
No.
over the hour, would you like to ask Alistair anything?
Alistair.
Yeah.
We wanted to ask you if you could take us through the forest after you've healed up.
Let me guess, you want to take down those, the Yiga clan, huh?
That, and we were paid to come and find something at the the temple on the mountain.
Hmm. I see. You're
Figured
here
you'd
after-
be our best. Oh, sorry.
You're here after the same thing they were, huh?
Who's they? Those Yiga dudes?
Hmm.
I mean, I have no idea what we're looking for. We were just told we'll know it when we find it.
They say there's a hidden treasure within the temple. No one really knows what it is. Hidden by some sages umpteenth years ago. Imagine it's some sort of holy artifact or something. Never really cared about the rumors. Place might not even
I would-
exist.
How would you care about some revenge?
If you weren't gonna offer, I was gonna go anyway. I'd rather, well, admittedly, I assume you saw what happened at the keep.
We cleared out the keep.
Good to hear. Well, not everyone, that attacked was there. I gather.
Oh
Most
no, we have.
most of them left before I was handed off.
I mean, we're gonna have some choice words, if not, choice blades to give to the Yiga leader.
Is there anything you wanted to know? I know where the camp is. Frankly, the reason why they came after me was because of that.
Get us
Did-
to the camp. Do you think you can get us to the temple? Do you have a general idea of where to go?
I can't guarantee where the temple is. The mountains aren't really my range.
If you can get us through the forest, that's all we really need.
I did hear, however, that they, well, the reason why I tried to find their camp in the first place was that I heard they found a map, apparently a map to the temple. Mostly I just wanted them off the island. So how many were left when you took them out?
How many
Oh.
of your men?
No, how many of them? I know my men are all dead.
Hyle, while whittling, kind of reaches into his pocket as he pulls out the two Chica, or not, the Yiga clan's emblems. About this many.
There's probably about 2 left in the camp.
They weren't that big.
I would have expected more, honestly.
Well,
Those most of their ranks are made up of spiders by this point of Goma Skulltula.
I gather if they found a map, their leader would already be on their way.
Do you think they'll have left the map at the camp?
If they're stupid, which, well,
They probably are. I mean, one of them literally fell off, tripped and fell to their death. The other end may or may not have dropped a portcullis on. So not the brightest. Brightest launch.
Doesn't sound like it.
Lynn will give you a thumbs up, Roscoe.
You hand him the 5 feet of hempen rope.
Yeah, I hand him 5 feet of hempen rope. Also, I apologize about the dog barking in the background.
Oh,
Okay.
you're good. I mean,
What's the name of the city on Hateno Island where we landed again?
That's it.
Outset. That's right.
do you want to accompany us back to Outset for some final preparations, and we can head to the forest after?
Sure. It's been a while since I've seen Alma anyway.
I just chopped this headless shovel, in half for a moment.
I guess also Jotun, but who cares about him?
I perk up when he mentions Jotun. Oh, do we have a surprise for you when we get back?
Well,
Predator, do you still have the picture we gave you? Or did you leave it back at camp?
well, I left it back at camp if I was expecting to get hurt here.
Ah, you're right.
Hyle puts down his work as he pulls out the painting he has. It's
Oh.
not quite as well, it's not quite as accurate as any photo would be, but I think I caught it fairly well.
This is Jotun when we put a Hinox eyeball on his table. I've noticed that everyone seems to hate him, yet he's the mayor.
Well, imposed. Member of the Merchants Guild, he's got the most financial power on the island.
How's Jotun spelled?
Jotan.
Oh,
Jotan?
Yep.
I thought it was like Jotunheim with a U, not an A.
No.
I was familiar with J as well.
Jotun is the little, not, is it Tweely? No, it's not Tweely. Tweely's the taller.
It's
The
Rito.
Kokiri?
It's the Rito, the Kokiri is Phaidon.
Yeah, that's Phaidon. That's
Okay.
Owl.
He's the weirdo who's willing to buy my basket.
You haven't gone back to that shop. You haven't seen how he's used it.
Yeah. I feel bad for Toby coming to Roscoe for anything. Roscoe, I bet this is worth food.
Okay.
My monetary value system is entirely based around alcohol and food.
Well, you can sell alcohol on food, so.
So you want a bank or a money system?
Unless anyone's got connection to this place, I suggest we head out as the hour comes to a close.
Should we blow
One
it up?
I was about to say, do you want me? I was going to ask if we wanted to set up the remaining barrels inside and
Well.
just cave the whole thing in. I can do it from a safe distance. Use my tinderbox to set them all
And then
off.
we set the rest is wood, so we just set it on fire. And there we go.
What do we have? We have 4?
Yeah, we have 4 left. Put one by the 4 pillars. And then I can set them off using my telekinesis with my tinderbox.
Use 1. Knock down 2 of the pillars.
We could probably take the rest back. It's why I asked if
No, we don't need to. They seem a little large for us to carry for a very long range.
I suppose.
I can send people back if
We
need be.
really need to. Alright.
Well, I wanted to burn down the fort itself unless you're gonna use it, because something else is just gonna use it.
I got to make my people work.
Okay.
Why take over in our place when you can expand your own? It's secure over there.
Yeah, but if you're kicked out and this is an open place,
Good to have an
It's
extra
that by
outpost.
Jotun?
that
Now,
was yes.
I can't guarantee that. Okay. Bugger off, Windows, please.
What windows?
I'm sure setting off a explosion any larger than that might attract some unsavory creatures.
There.
What if we set off a second explosion once they're attracted?
That seems like a lot more risk than
Effort.
is necessary.
Right.
During the day, the wolves, chutus, and bokobans tend to wander, as well as the rare peahat. And do not want to deal with a peahat right now. Plenty bastards are annoying.
Eon, you want to help set up one of the barrels in there?
For the sake of brevity, we'll
can-
say. Oh,
I can move one.
okay.
Okay.
You do
Move it to
so.
where I made the circle, and then get about 30 feet back, and use my telekinesis to strike a match, and then telekinesis it to the barrel.
Or you,
Okay,
you
yeah.
know, you strike a match first, then use the telekinesis. You don't...
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, if you're like,
yep.
I'm gonna make sure I use my telekinesis from beginning to end. That's what.
Indeed, you do that. All right. Yeah, the barrels with a large boom, to the rotting pillars. They don't collapse right away, but as they are on fire, both the pillars seem to collapse, which causes a chain reaction as the dugout cave begins to fall in on itself, covering the fire, the clothes, everything, the corpses that are within, everything.
Well, we should be on our way then.
You guys could have been caught in that.
Yeah. Why do you think I tried to kill the one before he took it out?
Alright. Shall we head out then?
Plan.
Let's head out.
Alrighty. You guys make your way back.
Making our way downtown.
Making your way downtown. Walking fast. Which, of course, this journey back to first off the camp, it's about 4.5 miles, so that is a certain distance that I never dedicate to memory.
To 24.
in which the time it takes.
Oh.
was like
Take you about
for every-
in. I'll round it up to 2 hours. So I will shift us up to 2 hours. I'm gonna roll those real quick. Oh, I missed an 18 and a nat 20 on those encounter rolls. Congratulations, you don't encounter anything. As you make your way, you spend 2 hours making your way back to the camp. As it comes across 10:30 a.m. You've already traveled about 8ish, or like closer to 10 miles today.
So, say that's 13. I don't think we could make it back today unless we
No.
push ourselves. Do we want to push ourselves to try and make it back to outset by nightfall?
To you.
Will we be able
I'm
to?
down. I'm down.
That would be roughly, I'll say, 22 miles, with you already going 5. You can immediately go at a fast pace with this, with -5 to passive perception. That allows you to travel 30 miles in a day, so you'd have 25 to spare. 25 total to travel, which would give you enough time.
Is everyone okay with that?
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, fine with me.
Before that, however, all of you end up arriving back at the camp. Redera has pretty much bandaged herself up. She's still quite in pain. Just doing better. So you guys are let in. Well, I believe that should be good. Unless you have anything else you need from me, I'd say that I would call that a successful mission. We both wiped out the Lynn and rescued the hostage.
And
Yeah,
most
we did it in
importantly,
about 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
and most importantly, no more black moblins on the island.
Indeed.
Supposedly.
And
I
no
should be very
unnecessary bloodshed. Unless there's something that you know that I don't.
The Lionel in the mountains. We talked about it.
I'm not going there. That is beyond my pay grade.
It's understandable.
I wouldn't mind going after that.
You would care to join us?
I mean, I probably might die, but hey.
I mean,
I think we've come a close call a couple of times, but not stepped there yet.
well, I hope if we meet again, Redera, it's under more amicable circumstances.
Of course. And, well, if you ever encounter the Blades of Mir,
Mm-hmm.
well,
But I know what those are.
if they end up being your enemies, make sure to tell them, you're a friend of Redra.
Do I know what the Blades of Mir are?
I'll say roll history.
I was also going to ask. I was going to wait for him to finish before asking if I would could roll history too for it.
Do that as well.
You have a 6 on that.
The
Plus six.
name comes to mind, you're just not sure where you've heard it before.
Okay.
And Roscoe, you definitely wouldn't know about that.
Yeah.
Are they Gerudo fighters like yourself? I've heard the name, I just can't remember where.
They are a mercenary group who travels across Hyrule. I was a member, but 2 years ago.
Oh,
Came to live a
mercenary
more
group.
quaint life on
Indeed.
the island. Oh,
A
I
little
remember you
more,
said
a little
less
slower.
Magical. Magical, but not in the magical way.
Indeed.
I remember you said you weren't the biggest fan of mages.
They hurt. Let's put it that way.
I'll make sure to keep in mind what you said. There's quite a possibility that I might cross their paths and perhaps blades even at some point.
Well, hopefully you don't, because they are a deadly force. Some of the most well-trained Gerudo that I've ever encountered.
Hyle's interest is very peaked right now.
I hope I changed your mind a little bit on mages.
I've not seen one like yourself.
I doubt a lot of people have seen someone like me before. Especially Alistair here. He called me Blue Man.
I mean, you are a blue man.
Well, if you're
Well,
heading
next
out,
time
anyway. Savark. I did not mean to roll my tongue there. Oh well.
Savark, I will attempt to say it back.
Your Gerudo needs work.
I didn't really think to study it back when I was in Castletown. Maybe in the future.
She gives a smile, and crosses her arms. Until we meet again. And she's going to go into her tent. You guys can set out whenever you want.
Time to zoom.
I think
If anyone wants to do anything beforehand. Kouhai, Garbo.
I've
Yeah,
got
in mind.
Before she does go, I will give her two of the amethysts.
Oh,
You risked, is there something for helping us out? I know, doing your duty and all, but it doesn't help to have a little bit
just
of cash.
because I was a mercenary at one point doesn't mean I required compensation.
Well, it's up to you.
She kind of looks away for a second. Puts out her hand again. Very well, if you insist.
I will give her the two. Maybe use it to get some extra supplies up. Stuff like that.
All right. So you guys are heading back then?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Zoom zoom.
allow me to look at your plotted route real quick. About 14-ish.
go ahead and remove monster and kick
So
me
about
from my
24.
Montano Island.
24?
Let's.
You travel for about 6 hours. Crossing once again the Blind River. Alistair following behind quickly. As the travel goes on, he seems to have a more hop in his step as he seems to be regaining his composure. And you guys arrive at Outset Village. The guards let you in once again. The Gorons once again waving over to you.
Wave back.
Just putting my hand up as I, like, basically that's my gesture to wave to them.
Do we see our gift to Jotun?
I feel like it would take a little bit longer than...
2 days.
Roll me investigation.
Yeah, I'm good at that. I'm adequate at that.
Okay. It looks like the process is ongoing, as you see a young boy sort of running about, placing posters on whatever on the nearest surface he can, that has sort of a version of the image.
Good. Okay. To the inn.
All right. You all enter the inn, bringing along Alistair. You of course see Lineback on the inside, just sort of running down in what looks to be in sort of a journal kind of thing in one of the back corner tables. The man that was Bolden isn't there today. At least not in the tap house. Alma, of course, is washing the bar with a rag. She looks over to you. Oh, welcome back. Oh, Alistair. Hey,
Well,
Alma.
you wouldn't mind if we put him up in one of our rooms, would you?
Absolutely not. Yeah.
If you want,
yeah.
I was gonna say, if you want, you can have my room. I don't think me and Roscoe have used it that much.
Oh. Don't sacrifice that kind of thing on my account.
You need the rest more than we do.
Oh. Yeah. Let you remove Rhetora from the combat tracker real quick. Ugh. I need some damn rest.
Rest, food, and some alcohol will probably do you good.
He saunters on over to the table, and as he sits down, and almost sort of clears out, make sure to hurry up and clean off the spot in front of him. His head plants on the table.
Wonder how long he's been awake for in that cave.
So, I gather he was like tied up somewhere, looking at his hands.
Yeah.
You could say that.
Huh. That's a bastard I've not seen for a while. As you see Lineback has gotten up from his table and looking at Alistair.
Did you see our present to the mayor while you've been out and about in town, Captain?
Aye. Saw a little scamp going around. Had a few flyers. Picked up a couple myself.
A devilish smile.
I already had one sent back to the ship.
Even better. This is probably the best.
Your visit, huh?
The best, probably the best 25 rupees I've ever spent.
It only cost 25 rupees.
Oh, only cost me a bottle of ink and it was half price.
Little ink piece of paper, you know.
Certainly worth it.
Indeed.
So,
Met Radara, and everyone we've met apparently hates Jotun as much as thinks he's a right bell end as much as we do.
not surprised. He wasn't elected for mayor or anything. I mean,
Yeah.
would you expect him to be elected for mayor?
Not with how everyone's treating him now.
I'd rather line back in that position. And that's...
I mean,
Oi!
he could make a run for it. He is part of the Merchants Guild.
I'm part of the
Uh,
Seafarers. What are you talking about?
Oh, I thought it was a merchant. Oh, my
I do
bad.
business with the Merchants Guild. Now you're getting me mixed up. That's about it.
No, Greta was telling us he's basically mayor because he is basically the richest person on the island. He pumps the
Yeah.
most money into the town.
As far as I know, he's not all that high up in the Merchants Guild. The Gallagher family pretty much just has him and a few hatchlings.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But we're probably gonna let Alistair rest up and then push on for the final leg of our mission here.
Really? Hasn't even been a week yet.
I know, we've done so much in less than a week.
Efficient. I'm sure Jorolf will appreciate your services once again if you survive this.
Just
Indeed.
not.
You think Charles can get me those Goron bracers?
I don't know much about the magic items myself. Sorry.
You think? Nah, you're good.
I transferred them, but beyond that, shrugs.
You think he has the connections at least?
Well, he has direct control over the whole like financial system of Hyrule, so probably.
Probably can decide what's legal and what's not legal for magic items anyway.
That is. I don't think that's how that works. I don't know.
Isn't he the court mage?
Jorolf? No, he's
No.
the first advisor in the what was his other title? As I'm looking up his other title. And the Royal Treasurer.
That's probably why I thought he had a say in the sale.
I think the court wizard's name is Agras or something. What were you saying, Kouhai?
Oh no, I was just making a joke.
Did I see components I could use for the Thunder Gauntlets at Sidon shop?
Fidon's shop?
Sidon. I said Sidon. I said Sidon, didn't I?
He's not quite a fish, I'd say.
Did I see anything I could use for components at Sidon shop?
Roll me history.
Big.
God,
You didn't
I'm
see
just
shit.
rolling. I'm rolling low. God damn. I may off to the shop to look anyway. Then.
What in particular are you looking for?
Just materials to make Hyle's Thunder Gauntlets.
I'm gonna tell you, you'd be hard pressed in finding like raw materials for that kind of thing. You might be able to find a pair of gloves. Beyond that, like
I'd need a pair of bracers, basically.
effectively.
And I wouldn't have anything left over from that I would bring with me for like the wiring and stuff.
You wouldn't imagine that the components to make such a device would be available in such, I'll say, a backwater place as Outset Village.
Okay.
I say backwater, but literally surrounded by water.
Fair enough. Then I'll probably just spend the time trying to figure out which one of the gems work best for the gauntlets.
Okay.
Working on, touching up on the plans for them,
Understood.
and then as it gets darker, work on the star map.
So, I assume you all are taking a bit of downtime. Is there anything that anybody wants to do in the meantime?
Noticing that Bolden isn't there, I head out as I kind of just look around to see where he might be.
You didn't post coming in. Roll me perception.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, it was the one.
it's
You-
later than I thought it was. I will probably have to dip shade. I didn't realize it was past 11 already.
I'm leading up to ending the session. Give us
Okay,
a
good.
few more minutes.
Sorry, the work's having me go in early.
You don't recall seeing him specifically there. There were more than the Gorons there. There was the two Gorons that you met, Bowden and Goda. There were a few other people working further down the field. You couldn't make out what they looked like though. Maybe it was him.
Maybe. I'll take a look. Well, no, that's quite a bit out.
Farms go for a while.
Yeah.
Toby, Conrad, Eon, want to do anything?
Toby has something he wants to do.
Okay. What do you want to do?
He would like to go see Fight On.
All right. You make your way over to Fight On before we get into that interaction. Roscoe, anyone?
I've
Anything
got nothing
minor?
in mind.
Okay.
I will probably go with Toby, as I'm the party bank.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, I'm not going to buy anything.
Still.
I mean, he's not going to ask you to come. You can go if you want, but he's not telling anybody where he's going.
You just sort of
No,
see
then never mind.
Toby walk
Then
out.
no,
All right.
he would probably just work on his things then.
You get a bag of flour. Yeah, wandering around the sort of like different stalls around the town, you'd be able to find a bag of flour. I'll say that's worth about 5 rupees for a 1 pound bag of flour. As Toby makes his way to Fight On shop, you enter. You once again see the Kokiri. Oh, hello.
Howdy.
What can I do for you, friend?
Toby takes his watery skin and the patch of moblin skin and places it on the table.
Ah,
I don't know if there's anything you can do with this.
well. That is black moblin skin, so I assume that's black moblin blood.
That is correct.
I've never been given such a strange proposition before, and I was just given a giant eye. But I am an avid collector of monster parts, though, so, like, this might be right up my alley. I'm not sure what I'll do with blood. 200.
Sounds fine to me.
He takes out a small purse, lays it on the table. And you can leave it right there. On the, I don't want to touch it yet. I need to get something sanitary.
That's fair.
I may be
Yeah,
a
dang it, holy beast.
I may be a forest folk, but I'm not immune to diseases.
Hmm. All right. Toby's immune to disease.
Okay. Is that all you wanted from Fight On?
Yep, that's it. After that, you just head back out.
Okie doke. So the rest of the day goes by. Nighttime comes. I'll say you guys wait until about. Can't make it on your. Oh, okay, never mind. About like, I'll say 11 o'clock. Supper goes by. Alistair finally wakes up after about like 2 hours. Y'all have food. Everyone goes to bed. Unless you have anything else to say. A long rest occurs. That is 390 minutes that I'm trying to add to the time, apparently. Oops.
Oops.
Long rested at 10:30, 11.
I'll round it out to 11.
Okay.
So long rest.
Before we go, because I don't want to forget it, does Alistair need any equipment? Like weapons, stuff like that?
He has that short sword.
Does he need a bow or anything?
He, throughout the day, he does end up going out and returns with a crossbow.
Okay.
Alright, so. You all are first heading towards. Yeah, look. This is generally an assumption of. You collect your things.
Probably go back to the keep.
Take a direct route to the keep. You. Once again, a closing shot of you all exiting the town as you head towards the keep. But that is where we're going to end the session.
Ooh,
As you guys
level
are,
5.
as you guys are making your way to much closer to your overall goal. Okay. So,
Goodbye.
until next week, of course, we got another session of Fate Visage this next coming Tuesday. And I posted it on Twitter before, but I should mention in stream that these sessions from yesterday's session of Fate Visage on are shifting a little bit for how we uploaded them to YouTube. Fate Visage is instead going to be uploaded on the Friday after the session occurs. Meanwhile, Hyrule Shadows of the Light Realm will be posted on the Monday after. Because I hate weekends for uploading things. That's basically the only reason. Keep it to the work days. But beyond that, we will see you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye!
Bye-bye.
Bye.